And we are live, and just to make sure everybody can hear us, will you check and see?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Alright, just got that posted real quick.
Even if we hear a duplicate. But, what is up, everyone?
You were live. Alrighty, so now we know everyone is live.
And everybody can hear us. Woo!
I need to let y'all know. I need to ask you something real quick. What's up?
Bro, you're so weird.
Hey, I mean, I heard that from the scary movie commercial we've seen from the pay-per-view tonight, so I had to say it. I said I would, and I did.
Alright, well, now everybody knows that we are live in the Discord server.
That's right.
Hey, you have been subscribed for 47 months. You are currently on an 8-month streak. Thank you very much for that.
So the total, I'm nearly at 4 years.
And now, introducing first match of the night. It's round 2 of the Black Crown Tournament men's side. It is Kodak versus Knox.
Yeah, welcome to
Welcome, Cronky.
There we go. Welcome to everybody who is watching right now. This is done by the computer, so it is unbiased. This is the semifinals of the Black Crown Tournament, the Kings bracket. So we're ready to see how things are going to go. We have got, right now, the former Wrath champion, recently dethroned by John Cena a while back, and his opponent, Knox, who is one of the inaugural Demolition Tag Team champions, one half of Ultraviolence with Tommy Demise. So, interesting matchup. Kodak was very excited about this. He had to promote it on his social media, saying like, hey, let's fucking go at it. And that's pretty much the premise of this match. So we're going to see just exactly how competitive these guys are going to be. Starting to fight with someone. Didn't that happen at Clash in Italy? Some random dude in a yellow shirt fucking starting to fight.
Why are you starting fights with people? Who are you fighting with?
Who hurt
you? Who is it? Is it green shirt guy?
There is Kodak, the self-proclaimed Carolina Jesus.
Oh no.
The natural.
A snake mom? What?
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
I don't know either, but we are on to the action. Yeah, she owns the snake. Oh.
But.
Well, I'd be careful if I was you. We don't know if that snake is venomous or what.
Right. But there is Knox. That man is a bruiser built like a brick shithouse. That man can do damn near anything. And that dude can do a couple of flips, but he prefers to just kind of keep it fairly simple, strike as hard as possible, try to keep the fight a little bit sort of like on the ground if he needs to. Yeah, I think I got that all figured out.
Yeah, we figured it out. Oh, also, by the way, next weekend is our Black Crown pay-per-view. And then afterwards, on the 14th, we will have our first ever RBU 2K26 show. So if anybody is interested in being a part of that, please DM us your tags, and we will get you downloaded as soon as you send it.
That's right. So feel free to let us know what y'all's tags are, and they'll be joining us as we level up the show.
Yep.
So basically, we're heading into Season 3 with the 2.0 update. And now here we go. Mano a mano.
Ooh.
Kodak versus Knox.
I wonder if they have ever fought anywhere else.
They have. I believe CCW countless times, I think maybe for some titles as well. Speaking of CCW right now...
Yes, you got your beard upgraded. You no longer look like a milk dud.
Yeah. You no longer got like this like milk beard or whatever it is.
You no longer look like you drank a bunch of milk before you go out to the ring.
Great. Welcome everyone, join us, of course. Mentioned CCW earlier. They just had their last 2K25 show, and I believe it is on their YouTube, so feel free to give them some love as well.
That did sound wrong. And are you drunk? You're spelling wrong.
I wouldn't think he's drunk. I would think he's probably high.
Yeah, well, he's high all the time, and that doesn't mess up his...
Speaking of high
maybe he's half asleep. I don't know.
Perhaps, but going up high right now already. Ooh. A code breaker sent him into orbit for a minute.
What a code breaker.
Only a 2 count. Looks like Kodak doesn't have to worry about that weird referee.
Hey, welcome, Brian.
Hey, good to see you, Brian. Hope you had fun on that cruise that you were a part of. Glad to see that you made it safe. Hope you had a blast. And
I'm glad you could join last week or last weekend. Was it last weekend that we streamed?
Yeah, we did stream
last weekend we did not have any commentary, so luckily this weekend we do, and we made sure of it. We tested it out, and everything is completely fine, so everybody will hear our loud mouth. Just kidding.
Loud and proud.
Of course.
Well, even Knox has the gold. I think maybe it's just for some luck. He's got a gold chain on him. God.
Or it could possibly be used as a weapon. I mean...
Well, it's not no disqualification, but if the ref is turned around, maybe.
Yeah. If the ref is somehow turned around, maybe Knox will end up using that gold chain.
Possibly. But Kodak's had problems with at least one of the referees, but looks like that referee is not present in this match.
He bashed his face off the rope.
He did for a second. Oh, working on his arm, trying to make sure he doesn't have any grappling capabilities, doesn't try to get him down to the ground or try to throw him or have a beefs to get hurt whenever he goes for a swing. Whoa, geez, that was a punk kick. I think that was the hand end up springboard.
I'm surprised he was able to reach right there.
Oh, he's athletic, he's fast. This man has been in the ring since the age of 13.
So, Cronky, are you saying that you want to face Gunther sometime?
Well, shit, we could very well see that then, because considering he has made the official news that he is now on Warzone yet again. Sorry to see that your streak wasn't exactly the greatest on Whiplash, but actually we'll just see.
Ooh. He said he will make Gunther his bitch.
I'm sure he will. Hey, who knows? Maybe he may not end up going over to Warzone because again. You still got some contractual obligations unless that's been changed. So we'll have to see about that. We'll have to see what's...
Yeah, apparently Cronky's facing somebody at the pay-per-view. Loser leaves Whiplash.
Very big one right there. So, Cronky, you better come prepared. That's either do or die. But back to the action here. Knox right now thinks he may have the advantage over Kodak, but that just didn't seem to work. But yeah, we're speaking of experience. I mean, Knox has been wrestling for the past 6 years. Kodak had an advantage. Oddly enough, he started at the young age of 13. Since 2012, he has been wrestling with the likes of many, including ourselves. You know, RJ Ling, the Whiplash heavyweight champion, who is just a couple days shy of being 2 years in his title reign. But what a screwdriver!
One,
that could just put it away.
Ooh.
Very close. That could have been the end of that match. Well, if you're bringing in a shovel, I guess that would make the match go to disqualification unless you're trying to cheat. Does not
it would not surprise me about Cronky cheating. Like, not gonna lie.
I mean, he's used brass knuckles and another tactic, and he's had to pay people has promised to pay people.
And never has.
Working on the arm. Knox recently collected a set of eyes, and now Kodak's back to collecting arms, I think.
Wow, Knox collecting hands and eyes. Or, eyes.
That's right.
Because he collected my hand.
You're the real Orale, Holmes. Oh, God, that was a bad fall. Well, shoots are pressed, but there was nobody there to land on. Now he's on the ground. Now he's just going for those knee strikes. The temple.
Oh, also, don't forget, after this show is over, the pay-per-view match card will be posted.
That is right, along with the recap, in case anybody misses anything at all in the stream or any ads kind of pop in the way. You will be able to get a proper description of what happened in the midst of the matches and other announcements.
We've got the recaps going on Twitter /X, and then we've also got the recap going on in our Discord server. If you have not joined our Discord server yet, you can DM us at anywhere. You can DM the Punkrocker1560 page, me, which is XX_MoxieXX, or Axeman Punk1560
Yes.
on Twitter.
That's correct. It was a friendly one-sided match right here, but it's been a little back and forth, but I'd say maybe like 3/4 of the match it's been Kodak, but now it seems like Knox has reclaimed a little more than 25% now. Now he's got the tide with him.
I thought he was back for a flying move.
I thought so too, but again, he's sticking to his model. He doesn't want to do a whole lot of flips. He just wants to give a lot of fists. Oh God, the back of his head might just hit that apron. Glad to say everyone is absolutely like live and loud. Everybody is having a good Sunday. We're about to be leading into Monday very soon, but of course, what better way to roll in the new week with an episode of RBU. Normally, this is Board Zone, first of the semifinals, and oh my God, now working on the arms yet again. Oh,
And he got out of it quick.
not realize if his arm is going to be targeted, he might as well just use the elbows, use any tools he has left over.
Right?
Pick them up. Oh my God, a burning hammer! He got a burning hammer on him, and he's dropped blood. He's dragging Craig down, but I don't know if that could be enough. Oh, that was so close.
Froggy just bought the whole concession food stand for everyone in the crowd.
Well, awesome. I got my Dr. Pepper with me. I'm not really.
Well, that's generous of you, Mr. Richie Rich.
Oh, well, Knox missed that one. Kind of stuck his head out, which would have been a risky move. This Kodak
Are you going to actually start paying people now?
Oh, I mean, like The Undertaker, Nikita Lyons.
Yeah, The Undertaker, Nikita Lyons.
Very weird, questionable names. We really have to owe money to, but okay.
Oh my God, he found a pineapple sliced pizza and threw it at somebody in the crowd.
There's nothing wrong with pineapple on pizza, but anyway, I think that might have been a cardiac kick. And holy shit, Kodak
beat Knox. Oh my God.
So we officially have one person that is now in the finals. It is the natural, the Carolina Jesus himself, Kodak.
Interesting.
And we cannot forget on Whiplash, it all boils down to two more men, and that is RTJ, who is very well documented in the history of the Kodak, and Kobayashi Yamamoto, recent new up-and-comer in RBU.
That beat RJ in his first night coming
First night.
to RBU.
Wait, I'm sorry, I messed up my words. But up-and-coming. Yes, RTJ is facing Kobayashi Yamamoto. That's what I said for coming up on Whiplash.
Yeah. That he faced him already and beat him.
No, that's not. Oh well. Oh yeah, that's right. Before the tournament. I am sorry. Veer Mahan is not here. He will never be here.
But
That dude. I mean, he had potential, but it's just he couldn't cut the mustard. Yes. Ooh. But yeah, so now it boils down to RTJ and Kobayashi Yamamoto. Like you said, Kobayashi has RTJ's number. But if RTJ somehow gets this win, who knows whether Kodak or RTJ could have each other's numbers. I don't know. They have the history. They know each other, like inside the ring and outside the ring, and they've worked together for over 13 plus years. They know each other like the back of their hand, but Kobayashi Yamamoto is just that element of surprise for both these guys. Well, mainly for Kodak if he wins. It's just it's anybody's ball game at this point.
right, it is.
And whoever wins gets a shot of any title of their choice. They can go for a world title. They can go for a culture title. They can go for
Oh my
any
God.
title around any. Oh, so this is the open challenge. Also, looks like Finn Balor is answering the call of basic John Cena.
Could it be actually Finn Balor? You never know. It could say that, but then it'd be somebody else.
You never know. 2K is always up to something. But,
Yeah.
hey, we're getting two GOATs, in my opinion. Finn Balor is a GOAT, in my opinion. He's one of the best, created one of the most memorable and iconic stables that managed to stick around a little longer than they should have, but created a legacy, the Bullet Club. And there he is. There is a challenger coming out first. Finn Balor. He hasn't had the best of luck in RBU, although he does have a win over me at the first nuclear winner. That I will give him credit. But to face John Cena, I'm pretty sure he's familiar with said person, but for the championship and with John Cena's latest mean streak, I don't think they've come across each other.
Right, they haven't.
Up and down, just teasing to bring the taunts back. I guess right now there's a disconnect of him in real life where he's doing that. But here, I guess, he's like, nope, you guys are not ready yet. You're not ready for that. I'm sure you guys don't want it. It's like, well, actually, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, this version of Finn Balor just does not compare to, oh my god, Cena, or whoever's coming out. What's going on here? Oh my god, double axe handle from John Cena. Again, low-handed tactics from John Cena.
John Cena is on a mean streak right now, man.
Unleashing the name of rap.
He's kind of getting his ass whooped right now, though.
He is, and if he's registered as a free agent, he can face more than one person from different brands. So he'll have one opponent from Warzone and also from Whiplash. And that dropkick did absolutely nothing. Uh-oh, Finn Balor, watch your
my god.
Go right
his
on
head.
the steps. I don't think this match is going to be official. I think John Cena is just going to completely just incapacitate Finn Balor before the bell can even ring. I don't think the bell is going to ring if they just keep this up. For a title, I guess John Cena is going to find any ways possible to get to the pay-per-view with the title. But it'll be a triple threat match. He'll have more than one person to worry about. And it looks like he's going to go ahead and let this match happen. The bell ring twice, okay. I'm saying you're going to have to get yourself geared up. You're a little softened up for John Cena, but either you can pull through and get this win, get a huge upset, or John Cena will continue his reign of terror in RBU.
I didn't think John Cena would do something like that, but...
I mean, well, we've seen it before last year, but we thought that the end of last year, after Ruben retired from WWE, we thought he would be done with that, but I guess there's a little more to tell with that side of him. Unfinished business, perhaps John Cena's run maybe is taking place in the Indies and RBU. Actual strikes, both land at this, that land on the target. Now finding a rhythm. The Prince in the Never Seen 17. Whoa, it's
oh my god.
A picture perfect drop kick. No, hey, that's... You couldn't wait till the referee was turned behind, but you just got yourself disqualified.
Oh my god, John.
Finn Balor got the win, but John Cena retained the title. The titles and changed hands. Well, I guess...
What did John do?
Well, I guess there goes that match. It looks good on paper, but I guess John Cena did not want to satisfy anybody. He basically just said, I don't owe you shit.
Why would John do that?
You can do better. That's right, Brian. You can do better.
Exactly. John Cena can do better. He doesn't have to fucking go to swift tactics like that.
Right.
I mean, he's the GOAT for a reason.
I can pull a page out of Jim Ross. I'm like, why? You son of a bitch. Why?
Right.
But now on the Queen's brackets of the Black Crown, we have Alice Draven and Ling Ling. First time these two are going to be facing each other. What a way that both these women managed to make it this far. Alice Draven, I would say a lot of people kind of assumed that she'd be the underdog, and what an uprising for momentum. She is just absolutely hyped. This is her biggest opportunity so far in RBU, and yes, to confirm, she will be in 2K26, and she will be as part of the upcoming draft. Yep. So we're going to see where she could be, either Warzone or Whiplash. So if she could win this whole tournament, she may have a title shot for practically any brand's title. Then we have Ling Ling as well, who got herself qualified, and then her latest match
a count out.
By a count out, and we've hardly ever seen any count out matches, especially in a tournament. You'd think it'd be pinfall or submission, but for Ling Ling, it's whatever it takes. She will go to any lengths necessary to get the win. She doesn't care about having respect, having the approval of others right here. She is trying to get results. This is about what she is trying to go for here. She's got the ambition, but you can say it's possibly clouded by some sort of arrogance. But love it or hate it, she is in the semifinals right now, and again, a lot is on the line for both these women, but it's just this confidence right here is can either make or break a person and their path to any title or tournament. I mean, two polar opposites. You've got, I mean, they both seem like they have the bubbly personalities, but you definitely tell they've got an edge to them.
Yep.
One will go to any lengths. The other one is just tenacious. I mean, who knows? If weapons were allowed in this bout, I'd say this match would get very, very deadly.
It definitely would. I mean, with Alice Draven loving horror, I mean...
Oh yeah, she's seen the classics. I mean, there's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th.
I mean, look at the jacket that she was wearing. It was freaking awesome looking, though.
Totally. And right now, it's just, the clash of styles right here. You've got the athleticism. You have got the psychology as well. It's a battle of the hearts and minds and the body. And perhaps maybe even the soul, because sometimes a loss like this far into the tournament, it could take your soul.
Right.
So, a match like this could really affect you in the upcoming future. But already coming out of the gates, Alice Draven bringing the fight to Lily. Perhaps she didn't really enjoy seeing a count-out victory to get this far.
I thought she was already going to tap her out.
Had a headlock to get that armbar on her, but it didn't hold on for very long. Now, a deadlift German suplex from Ling Ling. Oh, and a gator roll. Wow, she's tapping the technical side. Again, she's got the ability. It's the mindset that she's utilizing that perhaps we're rubbing others the wrong way. I mean, she made waves, but perhaps maybe in a negative light, but she said, hey, I got the job done. Everyone else that tried to get as far as I did, they couldn't. Perhaps they could have, but it was just her time. Nice flapjack and a kip up, and she said, I could do that too.
Alice Draven says, what you can do, I can do better.
Mind games, you gotta love it. It's a game of chess, not only, again, with the body, but it's also with the mind. Pushing her to the ropes, drop down, a leapfrog. What's it gonna be? Oh, just missed that kick. I think Ling just slightly curved the way she was moving, just kind of outsmart
she did.
Alice Draven's strategy, which works very well. You can never tell. She's a strategist. She's got a plan. But Alice Draven just goes with the flow, and I don't think she was
the cheap shot. The cheap shot, though.
The flow changed just for a little bit, but adapted. Again, both these women have been adapting, just changing on a dime when need be. Like, it's split down the middle. You just gotta love to see it, just how competitive it is for both these women, for all the women that have been in this tournament. For the first time we're ever doing this Black Crown tournament, and already everybody's already setting the bar. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
She's wrenching on her
yeah, she is.
It looks like it'd be like CM Punk's like Anaconda Vice. Oh, but I think Ling Ling is starting to get out. No. She just brought it back up. She had her on the ground for a little bit just to wear her out, and now she's got a little more control, and she's continuing to show the uncanny just power that Alice possesses. She just don't let looks fool you. She threw her. That she did. It just well timing, but again, adapting. That's what you got to do to get far in this tournament. You have to adapt.
Yep.
In any way that you can, and she found a way just to use the momentum and drop Alice on her back. And again, just parting to the back. Seems like she likes attacking from behind.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, that's a surfboard stretch. I mean, we've seen the likes of Bryan Danielson utilizing that. Has paying respects to the American Dragon. Alice Draven back up on her feet again. Slapped her knee a little bit, and I guess that sent Ling Ling flying a little bit over her head. In the other corner now working on those legs. She's seen from the entrance stuff how she was utilizing just her athleticism, and with those legs.
That's a good way to tear her leg.
right? You can mess up an ankle, you can mess up a foot, you can mess up a toe. Any of those can cause a disadvantage or discomfort. Oh. I think she went a little too high. Just
but
really
she still got her a little bit.
Bumped her a little, but I don't think it was effective enough to get the job done. Almost got the 2 count. But you can definitely see that everyone's been growing their fan base little by little. I mean, Ling Ling outside of RBU, has grown quite a fan base, quite the notoriety. Alice Draven, perhaps like one big name that has come from ASW. She's been owned by a very good friend of ours, and just we're learning a lot more about her from here, and just what energy that we're getting from her. A lot of memorable matches thus far. Hey, there you go. Speaking of the man himself, Marcus Rivers. I mean, you were a runner-up in the tournament, but man, what a run you had! And Jesus,
what a badass match y'all had, though.
Yes, absolutely. She said that she's going to give her a lullaby.
Win, lose, draw, you can't be mad at the match.
No, you cannot.
It was great.
It's history making, and there's always the next year.
Even though I wish we had our commentary on it, because that was so fucking awesome.
There we go. We've already got picks for each side right here. It's split down the middle, like we said.
I'm cool with whoever wins this.
Me too. I've got no bias towards anybody here.
Same.
I welcome the future. These two are undoubtedly the future. I mean, Ling Ling with ties with Kobayashi Yamamoto, and then you've got Alice Draven with Marcus Rivers in her corner. So both men are also on Whiplash too, so perhaps they may meet up sometime soon. Another display of strength, technical ability, athleticism, and strength. That's a hell of a variety right there. That's a jack of all trades stuff. But Alice Draven is just full of surprises as well. Nobody can sleep on either one in this match. It's just Alice that can control. Ling Ling is well in control right now, but again, anything can change. Oh my God, what a way to just drop her with the momentum she gathered.
I will say this though, Alice Draven versus Tina Zhang has got to be one of the most incredible two-sided match ever.
They complement each other so well, and it was just absolutely amazing. I mean, it's sort of a similar kind of temperament you've got right here. You've got a little bit of bit of ego and confidence, and then there's there's the love and hate and stuff. There's it's both sides of the coin kind of factors,
That match is definitely going to be in our RBU award.
Oh yeah, I would say that's like an early women's match of your candidate. And oh my God, what a driver! Center of the ring.
Dude.
And that could be... Oh my God, Alice Draven almost got herself to the pay-per-view.
Wow.
And we still got Moxie Black versus Sydney Strange on Whiplash, but who knows who's going to come out on top on this. Ling Ling
could
be sent backing. Oh. Fuck.
Goodness, so close.
Twice in just less than a minute.
Right?
But she's not letting up. Alice not letting up. Neither is Ling Ling. Ling Ling is refusing to quit. I mean, you've got to admire that right there. She is very perseverant, but perhaps maybe a time or two, maybe a little desperate, especially with the count up. But things are a little different right now. So far, no acts of desperation as of late. Right. Alice Draven just kind of matching the intensity. Oh, return. Get up. Get up. I've got a pay-per-view to go to, and oh no! I think maybe taunting her may have just costed her some time. Very valuable time. Oh, double foot stomp, and I think there was little to no hesitation on just dropping
One.
every ounce of power in that.
Not even a 2 count.
At 1.
Oh my goodness, man.
But I think Ling Ling could be going for a pen icicle driver. I think she's got it for the set.
Ooh.
This time on her head, she didn't even go for the full swing. She just went for a complete nosedive.
2. How is she still in this?
They have exchanged finishers, and neither one have been able to keep each other down.
This match is so good.
I think this is like nearly like up to this is just about at the level of Tina and Alice Draven.
Right.
Holy shit. I'm amazed by these two right now. I'm enjoying like what they're doing right here. They're telling a hell of a story here.
So far, I've been amazed by all the women's Black Crown tournament matches and the men's.
Totally. Slingshot spear miss, and now go for the cover.
1.
Perhaps ref just had a hard time finding a good position because I only got a 1 count.
Ref
But I think
took too long because she was trying to put her face in the corner.
maybe that's given Alice Draven her second win because here she goes. She is firing on all cylinders yet again. You think once you get going that fast, it's only once in the match, and I think she's going to go for that driver yet again.
Ooh.
I think she might have just taken Ling Ling to Wonderland.
1,
2.
Oh, not even a 2 count.
Trying to send her down that rabbit hole.
Crazy.
Perhaps maybe she's driving herself mad, just trying constantly to keep Ling Ling down, but what other way you got to do this? Another springboard, but unfortunately it was just a little short. Ling Ling had nothing to do with that. She was just trying to gather herself. Ling Ling got to gather herself only just to fall into position. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh my God.
Goodness.
How much more are they going to take out of themselves to get to the finals?
How much more can both women take?
This is what the semifinals is meant to be. It's got to be back and forth. It's got to be this. It's got to be everyone vying for any possible opening. What's going on? What are we doing? Oh, no. What has Ling Ling got up her sleeve? Wait. It is insane, and it's got even batshit crazy. Wait.
Who are you?
Who the fuck is this guy? Scrub, get out of here.
Why the fuck are you in the match?
Hey, don't flash the talent. No flash photography. No, that just... You snake. We were having a good fair and square semifinal match, and you just about fucking costed her the match. No, this can't be it. Oh my God, it's not over.
It's not over yet.
It is not over. Again, I welcome any winners right there, but to lose like that would be so humiliating. Oh, she caught the elbow drop. Kept it simple, kept a little slam. Oh, she's got a little bit of a sassy side to her. Like, oh, you really want to play games like that?
Yeah,
Weird.
I mean...
Weird troubles.
Damn.
This might be it.
1,
2. Oh my God, Alice Draven is in the finals.
Even with that shit happening.
Hey, but you can't deny that could have gotten results. Yet again, you got to admit, Ling Ling brought it all, but Alice Draven gave her all. And she still got plenty more in the tank. It is full speed ahead for March to the Black Crown.
Good job, Alice Draven.
And props to Ling Ling, props to everyone who has made it this far in the women's tournament. But we still got one other semifinals match. Hugh Moxie Black and Sydney Strange. Please protect your eyes because...
I'm nervous. I am so nervous for my match against Sydney Strange. She's been taking people's eyeballs out, bro.
I'd make sure I'd have eye insurance. I'd make sure that
I have it all. Okay.
Okay.
I do. I have it all. I came prepared.
You came prepared?
I did. I came prepared for this match.
Interesting. Well, we'll have to look forward to that when the flash comes up. But that was right there. That was the middle of the card so far. That was the third match. We'll be going on to the co-main event, and what a co-main event that we're going to get. Y'all thought that this was the peak of it. We're going even higher than this. Not taking away from anybody right here. This is a huge win for Alice Draven. A big opportunity for Ling Ling. Plenty more opportunities for both these women in the future.
Oh, I'm also getting word that since John Cena did that to Finn Balor, Finn Balor is also going for the title at the pay-per-view.
So we've got him and then another person from Warzone and Whiplash, so we're getting a four-way.
Yeah.
Well, John Cena done fucked himself.
Uh-huh. The GM says that she's not going to fuck around with these people cheating to win matches.
Totally, but there we go. Absolutely amazing, as it says right there. Probably amazing is an understatement, but way to go, Alice Raven. Yet another monumental win for her RBU career. And of course, Marcus Rivers supporting from the crowd right there, perhaps willing her on. I mean, we kind of seen this kind of thing happen. Like, look at Triple A earlier this weekend, El Grande Americano versus the OG. But
Mikey Starks versus Maverick?
World champion is in action against the former world champion. Oh shit's about to get crazy because Maverick hasn't had a chance to go after the title after losing it to Jeremiah Rose.
Right.
And that could be their winner too. That was at our WrestleMania. Mikey Starks has been on a hell of a run. I mean, he defeated Jeremiah Rose in brutal fashion. And okay, I guess he's gonna hold up the briefcase trophy. But there we go. We got the world champion himself.
Why is he still carrying around a briefcase?
I guess this is how I got here. I climbed the ladder.
Sir, we need that back.
Yeah, we're not going to give everyone the idea that you can cash in on any of the title.
No, we need that back before the next Genesis.
Well, wait, maybe he's holding on to something in there. Maybe it's sentimental value. I mean, after all...
It could be in there.
It could be his AEW World Championship he brought to AEW Double or Nothing. I mean, it was a good friend of his went there.
True. And he watched his opponent at the pay-per-view win a title in AEW.
I mean, true. I mean, speaking of AEW Double or Nothing, I mean, he got to watch from a very good angle of Konosuke Takeshita facing and defeating Kazuchika Okada in what was a banger of a match for the International Championship. Phenomenal match. They're one of the best matches of
AEW killed it with their pay-per-view.
Oh, no doubt. And, of course, the crowd up there in New York was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
You've got the Irish Iron Man himself, the only man in RBU to have held both brands' major world titles. The first ever Whiplash Heavyweight Champion, and then defeating RTJ, ending his historic 2+ year long reign as Warzone World Champion. And since then, after losing to Jeremiah Rose, finds himself back facing yet another world champion. Seems like he's just in the main title picture for all this time. He's like throughout this entire 3-year career in RBU, world title has been the standard for Maverick. I mean, no doubt, this guy's former world champion wherever he's been, also a Lakewood Legend champion. I mean, this man has done it all, not to mention his wife, of course, Maya, claiming gold here in RBU. I mean, you've got a lot of success, like, on his shoulders, like, around him, that's been on him. What a crazy effort to see here.
Definitely.
I mean, these two have had some history, some ups and downs. It might be kind of like utilize Phoebe Rose in a referee position to get this Colton title and hold on to it and gain the longest reign. But I'm pretty sure Maverick guys forgot about that. Maybe he's moved on, but
Mikey's egging him on.
Opening up all the moves. Like, yeah, is that all you got? Super kick by the champ. Maverick got you back. And Mikey again. Gold Star of Brooklyn. And why he is the gold standard of Warzone. Double drop. Oh my god, that was a back collision. Perhaps again, that arm may not fully healed after all these years. I mean, RTJ did break his arm.
Right.
In the main event of the first ever career winner for the Warzone title. It plagued him for a long time of trying to get to that point. But look where he is at, and it doesn't get any harder than that. It doesn't get any simpler than that. Things just continue to get crazy. When we have gold, the problems just get even crazier. Some would say they feel a little more alive when they're hunting for a title.
What a knee to the face.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Mikey has dealt with a lot of the wounds he's sustained Hell in a Cell. Granted, it was Jeremiah Rose that got the worst of it. I mean,
it was a brutal match.
It really was probably one of the most brutal matches that we've seen this year in RBU, and Maverick taking a bit of a brutal bump, being dropped on himself. I don't understand how he couldn't hit that, but again, accidents happen. I mean, people have slipped off the ropes quite recently. Like, look at LA Knight. I mean, he had a bad habit of that. It happens to everybody.
Yeah, it does. The ropes are so slippery.
Ooh. Oh, working on the legs. And Mikey, he put those educated feet to good use, as one commentator would say. I will not mention his name. Maverick. Looks like he maybe. Oh, Mike! Oh. Whoa! Mikey just screamed at him.
Oh my god!
Suddenly, he just got an adrenaline rush.
That was insane.
Mikey is like.
Mikey's fired up. He's ready for the pay-per-view, dude.
Oh, he's pumped. He's got to bring that fire towards Takeshita. I mean, thankfully, there's no Don Callis affiliation at all. So, but Takeshita on his own is dangerous.
We will never have Don Callis here.
Fuck that bald fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Personally. But Mikey.
Oh, goodness.
Dropping Maverick. Brought him up high and brought him down.
Punched his teeth.
I think Mikey very much just kind of gave like a metaphor of what kind of what happens like when you get the world title, he goes up and then eventually he must come down. Almost got a 2 count.
A 1 count, bro.
I just got to do a little more. Maverick just got to chip away whatever kind of momentum that Mikey has got himself now. Now just continuing to fight in the corners. Taking it up top. And we're not going to have Mikey lie down. He's just going to go and have him get up and face him head on. What a fist drop. It's connected, and that drop kick in the back of the neck. That could cause some bad neck problems.
Yeah, Mikey threw him into the ring.
That he did. He did not appreciate that drop kick, and he just basically reminded him, hey, back the fuck up right now.
Right.
Well, what's he do?
I thought he was about to go for a flying move.
I thought so too. It's like, oh, this is going to be pretty crazy, but I guess he's like, no, I got to save my energy for Takeshita.
Which he does.
Which is a smart move. You don't got to be super flashy, but it all depends on how you do it. Ref seems like Mikey's has kind of wore himself out a little early on in this match, so right now it's Maverick's advantage.
Maverick dragging him back to the ring. What the fuck?
Wait, why is Mikey bouncing like that? What the fuck? What kind of freak out was that?
That was all weird. Like, that was so weird.
Was that his version of, like, getting his freak on or whatever the fuck it is? Get his freak out? I don't know. I don't know
either.
Mikey is a very, I mean, he says that he has very, like, crazy, like, parties and other crazy shit like that. So it's like, he's got that lifestyle, that some sort of, like, attitude that's just, like, another side to him. But, some say that he's filthy, but he embraces that filthy side to him. I mean, but besides that, Mikey, the hell of the accolades he has gotten over the years and everywhere he's been, not to mention an awesome friend we've had over the years.
Oh my god.
Probably been one of the most supportive folks we've known in RBU alongside.
Mikey's about to go for a flying move.
Oh, the champ about to take flight. Nice. Shoving him. Not even risking his whole body in the line. He just dived and just using his hands to push him back a little bit. Diving shoulder tackle. Little hit to John Cena.
Oh, what a spear.
It could be anybody that can answer the call. Hell, if Maverick can manage to stay at least somewhere close to 100%, he could get that chance. And perhaps find another title to add under his resume. But I don't know right now. It seems like he's got to control this match, but he is taking some significant damage.
Yeah, definitely.
Right back and forth as expected. A former world champion facing the current world champion.
Oh no.
Oh my god, is it time already? The Rochambeau been dropped on Maverick. Maverick could be done with this right now. One, then
two,
and...
Oh, my goodness.
Mikey may have just had the match won, but Maverick is just saying no.
He's stomping his ass out.
Guess Maverick pushed a button he wasn't supposed to push. Now Mikey is back on the offensive. They're picking it back up. This is for a dominator. He could just get the win. No.
Oh, what a takeout. Oh my God.
Not today.
He's calling him back up again.
Oh, he is. You got to be careful there. You welcome that. You welcome any possibility of him getting the advantage again. And again, that's exactly what happened. I didn't speak into existence. I predicted that. There we go. Maverick absolutely making his comeback. Well, teleportation.
What is with the teleportation right now?
What sorcery are we seeing here? Almost spotted the referee. Discus forearm.
Normally it's Kodak trying to hit the referees.
Again, working on the bad arm. Needed surgery for that. Plenty of time and painkillers to rest it off. Even so, he's still a busy man. Where he went. Oh my God. Holy shit. That might be it. Maverick might actually get this. He could actually win over the World Champion. Could have gotten himself right back into a title shot. Could have made it a triple threat. And we've seen with the Whiplash heavyweight title quite recently. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, and Mike.
This
You didn't have to make fun of him like that. Come on, man. That's just unreal.
Crazy.
Come on. That is a good friend of yours. Good friend of mine, too, and the spear. Same spear he utilized against Roman Reigns. Got a victory over him a long time ago on Whiplash.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, he just didn't waste any time. But he's getting close to the ropes here. One, that's two, and oh my God, that is it. Two Rochambeaus and Maverick just made Mikey just barely break a sweat ahead of March to the Black Crown. Absolutely crazy. I mean, when these two fighting, fighting over the years, you gotta know these guys have had to figure out each other's moves and patterns.
I like that match. That match was really, really good too.
I like it too. Perhaps could we see these guys again down the line face each other?
All these matches so far, except for the John Cena versus Finn Balor match, was good.
Oh yes, but John Cena is going to win the consequences for that. That was a cool move.
Yeah, because he's going to have to defend the title in a fatal four-way.
Could have got off
without elimination on, so.
Oh yeah. Excuse me. Could have gotten off somewhat easy. Just keep it a simple one-on-one match. Well, right, because it looks like we'll be getting close to the main event, and then we'll be getting Whiplash all set up. I can't wait to see what is coming up for this main event. I believe on paper it tells us there'll be more than one person involved, so be ready for who is to come up next. But for those who have an eye on the Twitter page, or perhaps on Discord, which y'all are more than welcome to join, this match is going to be absolutely awesome. Y'all know it.
Mikey Starks is ready for his match against Kushida.
Oh, he's pumped. He's like, yeah, that's exactly what you're going to see. A Rochambeau, and it's 1, 2, 3, and still the Warzone World Champion going into 2K26, Mikey Starks.
And coming up next is...
There's more than one person here. We're going to see who is the names that we're going to see and why they're going to fight. Let's see.
It is our fatal four-way #1 contenders match for the Wrath Championship.
Oh, really? So, okay, so basically we're filling up the slot right there, and then Finn Balor for Warzone. So basically, 2 people will be set for Warzone already, and then Whiplash will just have to get theirs figured out.
Unless Whiplash wants to add another person to make it a 5-way.
I think already we might have already just. I think everything's already set in stone.
Thank you, Mama.
Speaking of which, happy anniversary, baby.
Happy anniversary to you too, love.
4 years and 4 months to a very significant month for us. There you go. Look at the wholesome content.
And there's Raquel Rodriguez.
There she is. All the positive attitude right there. Flexing the back muscles. Raquel Rodriguez, she has grown in her own way over the past year. And what growth she has developed for quite some time. I believe she's moving around more like a giant, which is absolutely beneficial for someone like her. She's got all the tools, and who knows, this could get her to her first ever RBU pay-per-view and perhaps win a title, perhaps defeat John Cena. I mean, Liv Morgan was one of the main reasons, alongside Raquel, helped Dominic Mysterio defeat John Cena before he completely retired from WWE. And up next, second person, we all know who it is. He once possessed me. Next thing we know the answer why. Perhaps I still haven't gotten a match against him.
He's probably the one that possessed me as well, with helping Liv Morgan. For some reason, I helped Liv Morgan win.
Yeah, that was usually.
Yeah. I don't know why. Well, eventually you will have that match against Aleister Black.
Well, already. Holding word to it.
You ain't gotta hold me to shit.
Well, in the meantime, we've got quite an interesting character who has gone nearly pretty far. The last time we've seen him, he was trying to go for the what? Sorry. But I believe he was trying to go for some sort of like opportunity, and he came up just a little short. They just came so close, but just couldn't get far enough. I mean, I think the last person he just got defeated by was Alpha Omega. Former NXT champion, former AEW Trios Tag Team champion. I mean, if you look at the indies and stuff, perhaps he has other accolades right now. But as far as RBU goes, the canvas is still very much blank. He can paint it any color he likes. Perhaps he may have a vision. You just got to make sure it is fulfilled. Perhaps he may have to get his hands dirty in the process. Man walks on the razor's edge, not afraid to get into the darkness, and perhaps expose what's hiding from the light. That's whatever light that he thinks. The third person entering in, I think we all know, mentioning AEW, I believe I know who this is. I could be totally wrong. I get the Tron mixed up a little bit. Perhaps I may have already forgotten who was in this. Oh, no, there we go. I guessed it. Swerve Strickland. One of my favorites from All Elite Wrestling. Such a blast to watch. That house call that he did just quite recently. Holy shit. Memorable.
Also, let's not forget, he was Wrath Champion for a bit.
That is very true.
He held the title for 30 days.
30 days, just about a little bit close to a full month.
He has so far had the shortest reign.
Yes, unfortunately so. He does have that one stat, but again, he still held on to the title and did what he could with it just before the next person got it, and that was none other than, man, we seen it earlier tonight, and that was Kodak defeating him at Nuclear Winter 2 for the Wrath title. First ever Nuclear Winter match, and fortunately, it ended in a loss for him. Fortunately for him. I have no bias. But when it comes to Swerve Strickland, that man is no one to be messed with. And if it's going to be a multi-man match, that means any weapons is legal, or perhaps he might even include Vince Nana in the mix. There we go. We are down to one more person. We definitely know who he is. Now we're just going to wait. None other than the Archer of Infamy, formerly known as El Campeon. It is Damian Priest. The guy is not to be underestimated. I mean, he has done a lot more than many others could expect. I mean, he won Money in the Bank, cashed in at WrestleMania 2 years ago.
Ooh, look at that Terror Twins vest.
Oh yes, that very much tells us that he still has ties with Rhea Ripley, who is usually seen on Whiplash, but in tag teams is very flexible across both brands, so anytime he needs help, Rhea Ripley is not far to make a call. Their twins are forever, as far as they tell us. They quite recently winning tag team titles on SmackDown a while ago with R-Truth, which that was an unexpected twist. That was not on a video card for Pro Wrestling in 2026. There we go. We've got not a whole lot of significant success in RBU. I mean, had a brief little stint with the Kings of Anarchy with Brody King.
They've also asked if they could be in the mixed match challenge. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest.
Oh, so we're getting the Terror Twins there.
Yep.
Well, there we go. We got another tag team that's been officially named. We've got, of course, I'm trying to remember the name for the tag team, not to mention. Make sure I get this correct. Check very carefully. Okay. Well, it is one of the other teams out here. It is Wonder and Madness. It is that we have mentioned and we have seen early up in this show. We had Alex Raven and, of course, Marcus Rivers, the Wolf King himself.
And then we've also got AJ Manuel teaming up with Blue Eyes Bitch.
That's right.
And then we've got Cronky and, can you guess who? Moxie Blast.
Wow, that's very interesting. So, kind of crazy, especially how one time you and I teamed up against him. And
Nikita Lyons. And he still has not paid Nikita.
And perhaps, maybe somewhere down the line, it could be you and me, Blue Eyes, and Cronky all in the same ring.
Yep.
Crazy how that works. But meanwhile, the action's going crazy. Aleister Black spilled to the outside. Damian Priest down for a little bit. Oh, I have an awkward reunion right there for Aleister and Damian. Last time we see each other, they fought in an ambulance match.
Did he just run up on her?
That he did use her as a stepping stone. Now he's equipped with the kendo stick. Brain buster to Priest. Aleister utilizing that kendo stick, and now looks like he's moving on to something else. A move that absolutely couldn't land.
Everyone's probably wondering why I'm teaming up with Cronky.
I mean, well, you two were part of the team that was victorious in 4 games.
True.
Which, you know, is in the past. So.
Yep.
But still, Raquel Rodriguez brought in a hammer, used it for a little bit, but I guess right now she is lying down at the moment. Aleister Black up in the corner.
Oh my god.
Somehow the kendo stick broke on all 3 of them.
It's...
Someone could get impaled. Please be careful. Oh, Aleister. The Damian reigniting the feud. God, that is a scary thing to see right there. Someone could get impaled with that kendo stick shard.
Right.
Electric chair drop. 2. Priest damn near just came through.
Win in it.
Right, but he almost got the win too. Oh, that's interesting. The old Judgment Day versus the new and present Judgment Day. I mean, I don't think they really had a whole lot of interaction beforehand. The Judgment Day is not the same as we've known from 3 years ago.
Raquel has a low blow.
What? Well, it is legal in this kind of matchup, but still.
Damien Priest has a fireball.
Well, I guess they get prepared. I mean, Raquel, she is surrounded by a lot of guys, so I guess there's that one opportunity to go for it.
That is very true, though.
But Dave with fireball, I've never seen him play with fireball. Oh, there's the baseball bat.
Swerve, watch your shoulder.
Please watch it. Okay, he's barely away from it. He's kind of floating. Black Mass Damien Priest. Raquel is down, but Swerve is just stirring.
2. Oh.
No need for elimination. It's every person for themselves. Swerve.
I hope nobody gets impaled by that, though.
Right. Oh my God. Thunder flying.
Swerve was about to land on it.
Oh my God. That was so close. Nearly castrated the man. Nearly just deprived him of his manhood.
Oh my goodness.
I want a forearm. I just hope to God no one dies here because we don't need to see someone can take that one up a hole or something. By the way, how they're kind of landing, it looks like it came close to that. Oh my God, we got another candlestick. Please don't get it. South of Heaven. South of Heaven. Raquel,
I thought it was on it for a minute. Referee almost got impaled.
Damn.
What is happening here?
I'm trying to get in the middle of that, but it's like, hey, Swerve's just like, hey, excuse me. I think she might have got straight right there by that. Didn't get impaled. And just by the head, too.
Ooh.
Well, I think what helped her, what saved her was that bat.
Right. Thank goodness.
Please
not on it. Okay.
Almost.
Oh my God.
Any camera angle just looks terrifying.
I am absolutely terrified right now.
Almost on the camera. Oh, we better not go for a razor's edge on that. You would absolutely paralyze somebody with that. If it lands on the lower back. Gets in between the discs. Or whatever, the arm.
I thought he was about to grab it. Oh my God.
Alistair, I think he might have just scratched himself. We're definitely going to have to get that out of there. That's a safety hazard.
I mean, it's not a small station, so
true.
I don't know what to do.
I need
don't know if one of us should run in the ring and grab it or what.
Right. Raquel.
Should we go?
Alistair.
Should one of us run into the ring and get that, or just leave it?
I guess we'll just have to leave right now. The referee is standing close to it now. He's got it covered. Hold on. We're dizzy. He's got to get himself back to proper vertical things. I thought it was South of Heaven, but he turned that into an elevated flatliner. Oh, Razor's Edge can be dropped to Raquel Rodriguez. A Swerve, get your ass out of the shot.
Swerve.
I don't mind a house call, but we don't need a booty call. No, no. Don't tell me, David, you just did that. No.
He did, and again.
Not in the hoo-ha.
And he almost did it again.
Not in the hoo-ha, man. Oh, gee. I thought she was going to...
She kicked him. Oh, my God.
They returned the favor and now went down South of Heaven. Oh, I think he already went South of Heaven with her with a sledgehammer.
Yeah. He hit her twice. And twice.
That was absolutely... Wow, that was just...
That was absolutely insane.
Who would have thought that Damien Priest would do that?
To a woman.
Yeah, that's true. What would Lola Vice say?
I don't know.
Well, I guess
maybe we should ask her.
Yeah, we haven't seen her in a good minute. Perhaps maybe make a return sometime soon. Alistair coming in with the bat. Jesus Christ, to the back of the head. We're rolling out of the way. Raquel is just kind of caught in the middle. No, not anymore. Another kendo stick to the back and it broke.
Hey, at least it broke the right way. Not standing up straight.
Right. Alistair and Swerve are spent. It is back to Raquel and...
Another kendo stick. Oh! God! Her in the head.
Just flogging her with that. That's just downright cool. Oh my God. A house call to Aleister Black.
But he almost lost the match, too.
Perhaps he was confident that the match wasn't going to end there. I guess whatever Damien Priest is doing, it's not enough.
Raquel's a beast.
She is.
Oh. A roll up.
Perhaps trying to get underneath Priest's skin. And it's already bad enough that they have their history with Judgment Day. Swerve's got a chair. Gets denied.
You know, I wouldn't mind seeing Raquel versus Damien Priest 101.
I really wouldn't mind that either. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Whoa, wait, what? Oh, okay. Thank you, Raquel. Thank you for that.
She fixed it.
Yeah, that's a big relief. Swerve and Aleister going crazy, just flipping around.
Swerve and Aleister would be a hell of a match, too.
Oh, I agree. Unless they've already done that in AEW, I don't recall. I haven't been watching AEW. I don't remember a whole lot from AEW from a couple of years ago, here and there. But Swerve Strickland got her in a back attack, I think. Not even a 1 count. Damien Priest just kind of running into everybody. It could be time. Holding him up like origami.
One. Not even a 2 count.
Perhaps Aleister was almost too distracted. No. Kicked the head off of Raquel Rodriguez, and Aleister was just stomped out of the opportunity to go to March the Black Crown. Whoa. Shade to AJ Styles. May retire from WWE, but of course he is completely fine being part of RBU's events here and there. Haven't seen him in a good minute. Now back to the chair that he once tried to bring in. Did not get Aleister, but now he did.
He finally hit somebody with it.
Raquel's out of the equation. Everybody is out too.
1,
Swerve
2.
could be going to reclaim the Wrath Championship. He could be on his way to reclaiming the Wrath Championship. We could end up seeing the first ever 2-time Wrath Champion, but that is if he gets through John Cena, Finn Balor, and whomever is the next person lined up by Whiplash. But what a chaotic final 2K25 main event for RBU Warzone. Well, again, the next time we see some of these folks, it'll be in 2K26.
Yep.
Unless they do any surprise visits. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to see these two have a run at it, because that was
Definitely have to go see those two versus each other, and then those two versus each other down the road too.
Oh, I agree. Everybody's got to have their one-on-ones.
Because that was insane.
I agree. So we'll be getting Whiplash set up pretty soon. So don't need to get anything out of the way. Any drinks or snacks, anything. Feel free to get that all settled while Whiplash gets set up. Won't take long either, as man, what a show that we were going to have for Whiplash as well. Warzone set the tone. Perhaps they drove it home, but Whiplash has got a shot. Send 2K25 hacking for the weekly shows, and it'll be nothing but the pay-per-view next Sunday. Alrighty, that was Warzone for last time on 2K25. Just waiting for this loading screen to finish up. Now on to Whiplash. Alright, we're going to edit these matches.
No, Max Wilson, you're not taking on John Cena.
This will be a cool match, but you guys are already champions. Not at this time. And speaking of which, we mentioned about the Wrath Championship. Well, guess what? We've got the Fatal 4 that's going to kick everything off, and you guys don't want to miss the names that will be involved.
Not these two.
You guys already got your matches set in some form or capacity. Okay, up first. Holy shit, we are getting Kurt Angle in this bout. And then, of course, Whiplash's own. Should be seen here somewhere. Kenny Omega. Okay, apparently comeback is disabled on that. We know this man is absolutely one of the best bout machines. And you got the wrestling machine as well. Got Battle of the Machines here. And a man that claims that he does not miss. The man who has history with the Wrath Championship. We got Carmelo Hayes. We're going to have to see how that will all go down. And now we have the last person to be included. Oh, shit. Oh, you guys got to watch out for this one. Alrighty. Okay, that's all set. Didn't mean to click that, but okay. And that's the opener match right there. Holy shit. And like I said, I promised you, and like I mentioned earlier, a lot of the stuff that happened from last Whiplash's main event, we're going to get proper conclusions tonight, for sure. There is falls count anywhere. 1-on-1. Just got to find the person who is going to be in this. Who knows what she could be bringing to the table tonight. Alrighty. Of course, we've got a man who is putting his title championship contendership on the line just so he can just absolutely rub it into Jay Kazama's face. Says that she has nothing left to lose. He is putting his contendership on the line for the Whiplash Heavyweight Championship. And of course, the Bloodline shouldn't be anywhere to be found in this match, along with the main event that we're going to have. It's coming up soon. Okay. Okay, fans, stop blowing the paper. I need to make sure to see which matches are which. I don't want to have any botches. And here we go. We've got the very last semifinals round coming up too. We're going to go ahead and get the first put in there. That is Sydney Strange herself, the eye collector. And then we have none other than Moxie fucking Black. Alrighty, that is set. And of course, we got the last of the men's as well. What a rematch that we're going to be seeing. And now the next, if I can find his name, and here he is. A hell of a rematch for the books of Whiplash. One that nobody's going to want to miss, and I'm pretty sure, no matter how it goes, it's just going to be something to look out for the future. And the main event, as I said. And unfortunately, I have to let y'all know, Brock pulled some strings, and he's made it very clear he wants Ling's soul in this match. So this match has been declared. Oh, I don't think I can seem to find it right now. But it seems as though if we're not getting this fixed right here, he says he wants it Extreme rules, but the bloodline is barred from ringside. So for any reason at all that happens and stuff, anybody who is in that match on the bloodline side, they will, whether they win or lose, they will not be allowed to go for that title march to the Black Crown. They will not even be allowed to be in the building. So they can't afford to interfere. Here is Ling. And if that's the case, I think he's got to come prepared to do whatever it takes just got to find. There he is. Looks like the championship. And that is the main event. Bullshit, what a fucking stacked card we are seeing here. One good look. Making sure everything is good, and it absolutely is. That is 5 matches of greatness right there. Warzone. Other matches of greatness now is Whiplash's turn. Let's begin the show. Once again, we will let the computer go ahead and decide the fate of who will be coming up in that Wrath Championship match. And perhaps, you know what? If you said you want, if Whiplash wants to, they can throw in an extra name. Since you do have 2 names from Warzone, I'll throw in one, but I'll keep it a surprise.
Okay.
And there is the Olympic gold medalist, perhaps Cronky's biggest idol in professional wrestling. It is Kurt Angle. I believe this is the first time we were actually seeing him in RBU. And man, it looks like he's still in phenomenal shape. Perhaps maybe there was some form of time travel that was utilized to bring Kurt Angle. All kinds of things that he is bringing to this match. There's intensity, there is intelligence, integrity, I believe is the other one. I couldn't read the other one. I haven't looked at that whole thing in a while. Looking like Captain America with that design. Won that gold medal with a broken freaking neck, in case nobody have heard. I'm pretty sure his wife's heard plenty of that, and she's sick of it. And coming up next, the Best Bout Machine. One of the main heads of all elite wrestling. The man with probably one of the most impressive win-loss records in RBU of last year. Although it got snapped towards the end, but what a hell of a performer that Kenny Omega is. Recently defeating his former mentee, Alpha Omega. As a result, you can already see he is already moving on pretty quick. Wonder how Alpha Omega is taking this little breakup. All Alpha Omega has had to add for comments is, just know what's about to come. It'll be truly infamous. But Kenny Omega famously making a name for himself on Whiplash. I mean, he is beating the likes of Roman Reigns. He is beating The Undertaker. Alpha Omega, of course, to add to the list, but crazy. Kurt Angle and Kenny Omega sharing the same ring together. That could be a one-on-one match for the history books. Number 3, a man who should be utilized more on WWE TV. It's a shame what they've done to him after losing the U.S. title. But a man who is the inaugural Wrath Champion, the blueprint, we should say, for the Wrath Championship. It is none other than him. Carmelo Hayes. There he is, confident. That's second to nobody. I mean, defeating the likes of Gunther in one of his early defenses way back 3 years ago. When he's been on the title for as long as he could. Eventually lost Trick Williams on the biggest stage, that is Nuclear winner. Since then, he's just been trying to find any other way to move forward. But I guess the only way to move forward, I guess, is taking a back road all the way to the Raft Championship once more. Perhaps maybe this could be his last crusade for the title, because there's bigger opportunities for him. You already set the history for Raft Championship. Perhaps he could go for other ones, but that is his choice. Whoever clears his conscience. Here is Samoa Joe. Bad motherfucker, you don't want to mess with. That man is lethal on the mic, lethal with the strikes and his submission game. That man can go toe-to-toe with just about anybody. The king of television, as it says on his shirt. I mean, he's been everywhere. He has been in Ring of Honor, in total nonstop action, wrestling, hell, even in WWE and through NXT, and of course on the weekly shows, and then quite recently in All Elite Wrestling, where he represents the Ops. As you can see, no Ops here today or tonight. It's just him getting a shot, trying to get a shot at the Raft Championship. There we go. That is all four names brought together. I mean, you got hell of like a little bit of history here. You got Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe. Got Kenny Omega and Samoa Joe. Carmelo Hayes, he's kind of like the young blood amongst everybody here, but still, what a phenomenal match that we're going to see here. Melo going after Angle. Samoa Joe, I don't know why you still got that on you, but okay. I guess whatever protects you. Perhaps the car creator who made this forgot to take that off. Almost smile for the camera as he gets beaten down. Already, Kenny already missing that flip, but Melo just going to work on Kurt Angle. But now Samoa Joe, just, wow, that impressive feat of strength, just short-lived. I'm just Kenny Omega trying to find a partner to dance with right now. Not a whole lot of choice right now. One was a little out of it, but now got something to help him out with. He's got a kendo stick to Samoa Joe to the side. The side and onto the arm and shoulder area. Kendo stick shockingly missed. A love letter, a Kamigoye to Samoa Joe. A love letter to the Golden Star Lovers, Kota Ibushi. And here we go. Both machines going at it. Look at the arms and toss them to the side. Impressive suplex. Kenny just almost had something there, but it just didn't land on anybody. Well, he hit the referee. Well, not intentionally. Kurt Angle, perhaps he could be just going for underhanded tactics. Reverse suplex. Kendo stick by Carmelo Hayes. Who's going to get hit with it? Nobody. Samoa Joe teeing off. Spinning back fist. Kenny Omega in a very precarious position on the ropes. Kurt Angle trying to find some more toys to play with. Another kendo stick. What is with these guys and kendo sticks? All these guys just want to play with sticks. And cracked in the back of Kurt Angle, and just to get blindsided by Carmelo Hayes. Samoa Joe, but he's waking up. Bringing in some weapons of his own. A sledgehammer this time. Oh, to the back of the head of Kenny Omega. That was a sledgehammer thrown at him. Perhaps not full speed or full power, but that senton has some power. Kicked in the corner. Fireman's carried up to Carmelo Hayes. Kenny Omega getting flashy with Kurt Angle. Knife edge chop. Oh, Samoa Joe's got the hammer again, and I think he got him right in the manhood. Mello with the drop kick. Kurt Angle back in the hunt. But Mello saw right through him. Clubbing blows and just bashing with the canvas. Kenny and Samoa Joe. Kenny just kind of feeling something here. Kurt Angle, they might have this one, but again, there is no eliminations needed. You've got to get one person down or incapacitated to become the next number one contender. There goes Kenny with the V trigger, and Samoa Joe may have just gotten something on Mello, but Kenny had that well scouted. Well, the Irish whip, Kenny Omega turned his back on him. I would not do that, because Samoa Joe now initiating the sequence of the Chimera Plex. And another German suplex to bring us home with a bridging pin. 1, 2. Almost stamped his ticket to march to the Black Crown. Now going up against a man he is very familiar with, the Kurt Angle. Mello's chair shots that had no effect just until now. Always coming from behind. It seems like he may have an advantage. He can just get real sneaky, get through, and there goes his manhood as well. Kurt Angle, bald head and jaw. Absolutely getting rocked with that sledgehammer. Mojo with the face wash from hell. Candlestick with Kenny Omega, but steel steps. Meanwhile, Kenny Omega locked in the Coquina clutch by Samoa Joe. All 4 keys, everything wrapped around him. Kurt Angle knew just how lethal that hold is. But Kenny Omega's resilient, but I guess it seemed like he was slipping. Brilliant moonsault by Kurt Angle. Try getting the shot of the candlestick while Kenny was down. It might be enough, but both men are making sure that doesn't happen. The referee is way late. But I think Mello and Samoa Joe are blocking the referee from trying to make a count. Kenny Omega is bleeding. We got him with that little recoil knee that we've seen from Ricochet in the past. Oh, Samoa Joe. There were 2 blocks by Kurt Angle, but a muscle buster getting delivered to Carmelo Hayes, and Kurt Angle lying in wait and now just picking up the pieces of Mello. Can actually get the win for himself. Referee is smacking Carmelo Hayes in the process. Head kick. I think Kurt Angle was not affected. And Samoa Joe dropping him down with a power slam. Samoa Joe and Kenny Omega. Oh, we thought he was going to walk away from that, but I guess he just felt actually letting it land today. Oh, now applying an armbar, but I don't know if I would apply an armbar on a submission specialist like Samoa Joe. The strike with a knee. Oops, a power slam. Well done by Samoa Joe. Now going to the middle. Well, that's not expected. But Kurt Angle stopped that from happening. The baseball bat just bonking the bald head of Kurt Angle. And what a fucking fury of attacks on Carmelo Hayes. Kenny Omega just inadvertently got the referee. Maybe that was planned. Perhaps maybe we got a visit from the cleaner. The cleaner could be here amongst these guys. Another V trigger. Now looks like he's stepping in on Carmelo Hayes, but there's no referee to call that count. Going for that pinfall was absolutely redundant. Now Kenny has a chance to pick apart the wrestling machine. Mello is going to get some time with the camera, showing off. Kenny was about to do something, but Mello was just a little faster. Now the referee is back up to vertical base. Samoa Joe, I thought he was going to go for the Coquina clutch, but it seems like maybe it's a little too early because Carmelo Hayes just got out of it as soon as he could. Going for the pin. Referee was a little distracted with Kenny and Kurt. Back and forth. Nobody has gotten a very close win just yet. Mello showing a very impressive level of wrestling ability. Could be going for nothing but net. got 3 candidates here. Actually, now down to 2. Oh, I think he praised him a little bit. Kenny is just trying to capitalize. 1. Oh, God. That could have been it, but the sledgehammer to the thigh. Perhaps I'll take out some power levels out of that nothing but net if it should ever connect. But oh my God, what a one-winged angel we're going to see to Samoa Joe. Not going for the pin. Kenny was well aware that Kurt Angle was coming in, and here he goes. This time locking in the ankle lock. There is no rope breaks. You got to get out of this or you will be forced to tap out. Looks like Kurt Angle let go of the hold. Perhaps it was out of mercy. Oh, Samoa Joe trying to intercept, but Kurt Angle just threw him back. It was pacing for Kurt Angle, but he wasted too much time. Now Kurt Angle is back in control. Now going for the pin on Kenny Omega. Perhaps the exhaustion is wearing him out, and referee, you shouldn't be slapping the leg. Oh, again in the knee, now in the kneecap. Angle going for something here. He did not time that strike correctly. Man like him, he shouldn't have leave any margin for error. Escalating to the top rope, Samoa Joe putting a stop to that. Back suplex. Oh, that was a perfect position to apply the muscle buster, but Melo was refusing for that to happen. Had that happen, that would have been game over. Drop kick and then a crazy suplex from Angle. Not a single count. Samoa Joe, Kenny Omega, yet again a chop block to Kenny. Kurt Angle trying to intervene in any way possible. I think Melo just outsmarted him, trying to get him out of the ring. I guess the hammer had no effect on Melo. Melo is getting some kind of second wind, and not anymore. Any second wind has been pushed out of him. Nice moonsault, but they did not land on anybody correctly. Wait. Oh, were they going to team up for a second? I guess not. I guess they just decided that plans change. Melo's getting all the time to rest right now. That could be a great mistake for Angle and Samoa Joe. Hell, could even utilize this on Kenny right now. But Melo's going to grab a kendo stick. I think he wasted valuable time because now he is going to suffer the wrath of the ankle lock. Can Melo handle the pressure or could he tap out? Omega knows how devastating that was, and perhaps maybe Melo was close to cracking under the pressure. Sledgehammer again, but I think Kurt Angle realized that it's not needed. Go for a pin again, getting desperate. Melo looks like he could be out for the rest of the match, or it could be temporary. Who knows? Kenny trying to recalibrate and see what he can do to get back into this. Kurt Angle with the picture-perfect moonsault. But Samoa Joe is moving away. Got struck with a baseball bat once, but I guess Samoa Joe shook it off. Melo shouldn't have been taunting. Now Kenny Omega is going to take advantage of that distraction he made for himself. Snake eyes on the apron. Samoa Joe absolutely going to town on Kurt Angle. Are we going to... Oh, what an interesting alliance we're going to see here. Dual side Russian leg sweep. V-trigger to Samoa Joe. There was an opportunity and he took it. 2. Oh, that would have been it, but had Samoa Joe not just dug very deep to kick out, it could have been a whole different result. And an angle slam. Melo is draped on the ropes. Kenny Omega could be out of this. 1, 2. Oh my God. John Cena's got a familiar foe showing up at March to Black Crown. John Cena, Finn Balor, trying to remember who else won, Swerve Strickland, and now Kurt Angle. And there will be a surprise pick from Whiplash given. One has 2 picks. So a fatal 5-way underway. The 5th person will be seen at March to the Black Crown, so stay tuned for that pay-per-view. next Sunday. That was the opener of Whiplash. What a way for things to go. Referee slapping for a talent. Absolutely unacceptable. A little funny, but absolutely unacceptable. Anybody could have had this chance. But Angle was not exactly precise, but when it really counted towards the end, he pulled it off. I think he dodged a bullet getting that, nothing but net. Had he gotten that, perhaps Carmelo Hayes would have changed the outcome of this match. Now Kenny Omega back to his losing ways. But Samoa Joe just barely broke up the pin. But it was just a little too late. The hand reached down and got the number 3. And now Samoa Joe has just got a mole in this loss. Yet again, snubbed out of any title opportunity. First one he's had in years in RBU. Angle is a bloody mess. Now we move on to the second match. Moving on forward, an hour and a half into this show. Match number 2. Let's see what comes of this. And my God, what crazy risks that this woman has been taking. Jay Kazama finds herself in yet another drastic match. I mean, she's been in War Games. Unfortunately lost. She had been in that crazy lights out tag team match last weekend, but just couldn't get the job done. And had she maybe stayed in that match with where Rhea Ripley beat Juliet Rose and Jade Cargill, perhaps maybe she would have been in Rhea Ripley's shoes. But now is the last chance for her to make things right in her point of view. Kick off Pride Month in a very big way. Redeem herself, so she says. One wants to retain, one wants to reclaim, but should she win this and replace Roman Reigns, she wants to redeem. Here we go, Falls Count Anywhere. Jay Kazama versus the OTC Roman Reigns. Here is Jay Kazama, the Rainbow Demon. And of course, everybody here, whoever's watching this, of course, happy Pride Month. Be proud of who you are, how you express yourself. We welcome all from the LGBTQ. Of course, everyone who we also partner with CCW, of course. Happy Pride Month to all of them. And what a show that they've just had quite recently. I'm not sure if they're still live right now, but what a show I was able to tune into just for a little bit. Big shout out to them. And of course, mentioning LGBTQ, of course. This is not just a 1 month thing, I believe. All year round, those who have pride in themselves, whether you're gay, bi, trans, or anything else right there, you all deserve to celebrate yourselves. You are absolutely amazing. Don't ever let anybody try to take that away from you. Don't ever let anybody try to tell you otherwise. Jay Kazama is someone who is absolutely about ready to tap into her full potential should she get this win. Or should she lose this, it's going to be a long, hard, and grueling climb back to where she is at right now. She's got to dig deep to take on the tribal chief. No introduction needed for Roman Reigns. He is going to come down here very shortly. And there is the OTC. The Tribal Chief. As of now, until the end of the match and when it's decided, right now as we stand, the current one of the many number one contenders alongside Prince Dax. And of course, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who will be using that contendership actually tonight. What a hell of a presence already made. I don't think he's really used to kind of just near the beginning of the show. But I guess it's just to get this done and out of the way, perhaps to protect his spot. Get this done as soon as possible. Roman Reigns, of course, has that typical question, as always. Do you acknowledge your tribal chief? Here we go. What a huge battle we're going to see. Second time these two are meeting. Already jogging for position. Dodged out of the way. Back into a lockup. Kicking him down. Kamigoye knee strike. Right, Jake Izama already creating some distance for Reigns. So he's already going to try to go for something. I think Jake Izama may have just went the wrong direction. Well, I guess that was actually a lucky one. Another knee strike. And she couldn't look any further now. She has got a weapon, and man, what a deadly one it is. We've seen a lot of shit happen with steel steps, just like I said. Jesus Christ already. Oh no, you're not going to do this to a man like this. Not to Roman Reigns. Oh, almost got the steel steps. Perhaps for her own safety. I guess the steel steps falling down on its side was the best thing possible. Oh, but she's going to put it in the ring. Going to save it for later. Got the speed advantage. We got to watch out. Roman Reigns has quite other advantages up his sleeve and doesn't even need the bloodline. But I tell him that. It seems like somehow he always manages to get the help of the Usos or The Rock in some instances lately. And then there is the second set of the steel steps. We'll try drop kicking them, but looks like he was a little off the mark. Roman failing miserably. Well, now he's got something here. Headbutt to the back of the head. Falls count anywhere rules. Perhaps a desperate attempt to try to end this match early on. Now working on Kazama with those knees. Now using a boot. Double axe handle, keeping the old school. Tries it again. Perhaps got a little too confident. Into the ring post, Roman Reigns goes. The timekeeper's employee's got to get out of the way. We got a chair ready to take flight. Yokozuna not slowing down, not holding back. Torn for different choices, but I guess right now another steel chair has been brought into the mix. So is Roman. But it's going to be wedged into a corner. Roman Reigns, what's he got in mind? Big boot to that. Yokozuna oddly having the position here. Perhaps he was trying to outsmart Roman, just trying to think that he had time. Yokozuna not holding back. I mean, she's been, one part of CCK, Pico Colorado. She is known for her high levels of aggression when needed to utilize it. And what a way she's going to utilize it now on both steel steps. She's going to swing for the fences. Chair shot to the dome of Roman Reigns. Time to the leg. Time to make sure he can't run. A little bit in the midsection. Perhaps that chair is trash now. He's got to find other weapons to utilize to her advantage. And now here comes a kendo stick. Quite a popular favorite tonight. Right there on the kneecap of Roman. Oh, shit. Yokozuna again just swinging with those shots. Roman Reigns has had little to no say. Here comes a fresh steel chair. Roman Reigns has his back turned. Oh, Roman just had some kind of, I guess he just had eyes in the back of his head. Into the corner he goes. Really landing onto the steel steps, but I guess they moved out of the way. Referee is stuck. Or maybe he's trying to get his cardio in, but Yokozuna is now in the corner. Could be in trouble here. Roman is fired up. Enraged, should I say. He escaped Roman Reigns. He's only realized it now. Got prepared. He's got a kendo stick, but Jay's got a chair. Oh, and the kendo stick landed on his face as well. Bring us a little closer to the ramp. A little bit into some uncharted territory. Waiting for Roman to get up. I don't know if this is a good idea because give him a running start. Well, I guess she had that planned. Roman Reigns lying down right now. Perhaps he already is gassed out. There goes steel steps. But looks like Roman's going to bring this back into the ring. Oh, a spear was attempted, but that was... Damn, nearly hurt himself in the process. Throw him to the outside. Yokozuna, I guess right now, she can't go for big moves just yet. Actually, I think she might actually go for one now. Crazy knee drop from the heavens. Referee jockeying for position. One, not even one. Not even one. Some woman to bring it on. So far, it's like Roman is not taking Yokozuna seriously. You just kind of been pretty, oh my God, speaking of which, Roman just kicked into a hole in the gear. At one. Zama just kicked out of the spear at one. Roman not taking this lightly. He is absolutely furious. Fireman's carrying on Roman Reigns. God, what a kick. I thought maybe he was going to take a seat. Got another chair. Somehow that chair did not phase Roman Reigns that last one. The last two got him, but that last one just didn't do anything. Perhaps that adrenaline is starting to turn into Roman Reigns' favor. Gut wrench. Suplex. Perhaps maybe moved about like a foot away from where they were at. Stomping on the hands, trying to jam up that hand. That's okay. Jake Atama has her elbows and many other tools at her disposal. And lifting up the man, but Roman Reigns has gotten smart. Roman Reigns, I guess, trying to go for the pin so early on. Still just at one. Reigns having a hard time trying to get Jake Atama to break past that. Oh, another spear. Another spear. Didn't even try to run it up fully. Oh, he's got the 2 count. Jake Atama could be slipping here. Just what Roman Reigns wants. He wants that. He wants that pressure to start setting in. And she ducks it. Was waiting on Roman to try to seize the opportunity. Trying to bring this fight into the crowd. Fighting amongst the crowd. Uppercut to create some distance. Another one. Reigns really trying to show that a lot is on the line and that Jake Atama may not even come close to it ever again as long as Roman Reigns is standing in front of her. Another uppercut, just repeatedly going for that. And this time just a straight punch. Yeah, another uppercut, just running into the fans. Gotta be careful. Kind of in the drop zone. A little staggered right now. Roman Reigns has got her right now again at a disadvantage. Atama trying to create some space. Egging him on. Roman Reigns coming up from behind. Dodged the spear. Well scouted by Jake Atama, but Roman Reigns scouted a cheap counter. What a close call, a series of close calls. Jake Atama just damn near had Roman Reigns' lights out. I mean, she was choking him. You can kind of get like similar vibes of the Tongan Death Grab. I mean, Jacob Fatu was utilizing that. Roman Reigns, of course, taking high offense to that. The similarities there are just coincidence, and Roman Reigns just about had his fill with that. Oh, what's she doing here? What is Jake Atama gonna do here? Don't tell me she's actually gonna do it. So she was trying to do it, I guess. Roman Reigns just woke up at the worst time possible for Jake Atama. Perhaps going for it this time. I guess right now that just wasn't gonna work. Jake Atama could be a little out of sorts right now. Perhaps the pressure is getting to her. I've got to find another way to break even. Now she's got him right where she wants him. Oh, but Roman Reigns just snuffed that out. Now into the ropes. Fastball punch. I think she's trying to just summon up and muster up any energy she's got in the tank. This is all or nothing. Oh my God, a spear out of nowhere. But I think he might have caught the steps a little bit. Almost. Her opportunity was almost completely dashed. That was probably the third or fourth spear. She's been on the receiving end of the steps again, back again, almost connected. Very dangerous spot for anyone to be close to. Reigns. Don't know what he's scheming right now, but it can't be good. Bad intentions. Now, working on that leg. Jake Izama just at the last minute snaps out of it. Right now, I think they're trying to get into that very interesting corner, but I don't think it worked out for Jake Izama. What the hell is Roman Reigns doing? Savage elbow drop. Kind of caught on the ropes for a sec. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Going for some kind of hold. Whoa. From the shoulders. What a close call for both. Holy shit. Oh, could make Roman Reigns tap out the same way that Dax Kai did. This could be it. No way for the second time. Roman Reigns forced to tap out, and what do we know? Roman Reigns out of the title picture. Going to march the Black Crown. Meeting Ling, Whiplash Heavyweight Champion, and Prince Dax. Jay Kazama replaces Roman Reigns for the Whiplash Heavyweight Championship. Granted, this match was pretty much all over the place, no pun intended, but I mean, it's a lot of nerves, a lot on the line. I mean, just look at those spears. That could have ended that so early on. Just the adrenaline that was just kicked, that was just seeping out of every single pore of Jay Kazama's being. Have a way to kick off the Pride Month. A big win over the OTC. She'll be meeting alongside with both friends, Ling and Prince Dax, but again, it's just kind of conflicting how everything's could be turning out right here, because just kind of torn. They all teamed up together, and you know what? It's just, what is going on? Jake Izama, I think she's trying to make sure that just in case Roman has any other future plans, she's going to make sure that it is settled, that he does not go to march to the Black Crown. Perhaps trying to listen to those voices in her head, trying to make sure that there is no fuckery done by the tribal chief. So Roman close to the referee, though, trying to bring him to that table. I think trying to get things resolved. Save this for last. It looks like it. How is she gonna do this? What a powerbomb, sending Roman through the table and out of the title picture for the foreseeable future. What a moment that we just witnessed here. A big victory followed up by just a quick act of making sure that no further involvement of Roman Reigns for the match is to be seen. The Rainbow Demon is now at March to the Black Crown. And here we go. The last stop before March to the Black Crown for the Queen's bracket of the Black Crown tournament. Sydney Strange and Moxie Black. It has come down to this. One been collecting eyes, one been collecting victories, and perhaps probably trying to find herself on the road to singles gold for the first time in years. What a journey it has been. They'll all lead to the finals. Whoever wins this will get to face Alice Traven. And of course, by the end of it all, there can only be one decisive winner. And there is Sydney Strange, of course, hailing from Colorado. We see another Colorado perhaps trying to get a victory, try to keep that trend going. And after all, we did see Sydney Strange team up with Jay Gazama. Again, they may have lost, but perhaps the win from Jay Gazama could rub off on Sydney Strange. But Moxie Black is not someone to be slept on. A former CCW Women's Champion, a former tag team champion, that still holds the record, the longest reign. And as far as statistics go, her and Laura Lane still hold the number 2 spot of the longest reigns of any belts of all time in RBU. So, quite a bit of pressure on Sydney Strange's shoulders. And definitely not the first time these two have met up with each other in the ring, seen in CCW countless times. And here comes Moxie Black. For whatever reason, she is shadowboxing. That's fighting off the demons, fighting off the nerves. And this is a very huge opportunity, our biggest one she's had since of no longer being part of the tag team division as of late. But she also has the mixed tag team tournament to be involved in, be ready for Blood on the Horizon. Going to team up with Frankie. Perhaps if this opportunity doesn't seem to fall through, she has that other way through, along with a few others. Perhaps visualizing Sydney Strange's face right there, just trying to rock and sock the shit out of it. Here we go. 1-on-1. It is to get one more win to advance to the finals for next Sunday. Moxie was went into the wrong direction for some reason. The Strange also in a crazy, I'm not so sure if it's an accolade, but it's just a historic one, perhaps the shortest match we had ever seen thus far. 2 minutes and 18 seconds defeating Roxanne Perez. Roxanne getting little to no offense. The Strange has Moxie in a corner. Kick just a little bit to the shoulder, perhaps trying to aim high for the head, but I guess right now, so work on that shoulder, back on the head. Onto the sky, perhaps maybe just paying a thought to Roman Reigns after actually being sent to the hospital after that hit recent that crashed the announce table. Elbow drop from Sydney Strange to the back. Right now, so far, it's been Sydney with control of the tide. As this is Moxie's way of measuring the capacity and talents of Sydney Strange. But maybe Sydney is getting a little too overconfident. I don't know what she's doing so far. It seems like it's working. Bring Moxie to the ropes. Oh, she timed that badly twice now. Giving Moxie an opportunity for what a hell of a cutter. The kick, the drop kick just didn't land, and it gave Moxie a chance to pivot and go for that real cool spin of an OG cutter. And now Moxie has control, utilizing the arm, working on the joints, working on the fingers. If you're going to go for eyes, I'm going to go for your fingers. Double elbow strike. More shadow boxing again. That's just a way to kind of cope through with it. Knee strike, got some distance. There's a strike. Another strike. Back and forth we go. This is what we've been wanting to see. More competitiveness in the tournament. This is the last chance for either one of these women to get through this tournament. There is no going back. Moxie saying, like, bring it on. I came here for a fight. You better be giving me a fight. Moxie concludes that exchange and separates it with the crazy combo. Whoa, what's she going for here? Is this... It's a chiropractor. I don't think she's ever been to medical school, but she gave a chiropractor to Sydney Strange and only got a 2 count out of it. Almost had it, but Sydney Strange back up on her feet very swiftly, too. Referee almost got caught in the blast. Moxie fighting out of it. Here we go. There's a driver there, dropping Sydney on her head. This could be it. Oh, referee, here in the face a little bit. Referee knocked that off already. That's twice that she came close. Moxie could get this chance to face Alice Raven. Again, we've seen Sydney Strange take charge, and now Moxie Black has control of this match now. She has the high ground, and no, not anymore. She came crashing down. Sydney Strange had to take a minute for herself. But created an opportunity. The referee got caught. Just a little mini collision. Or turning her around, striking the back. Now working on the arms, I think. I couldn't see. The referee was kind of in the way of the shot. By giving her like a face wash, I think, and Sydney Strange just threw the boot out of her face. Moxie could be getting a similar treatment, but this time it's going to the top rope, but not on her own free will. Oh, no. Going up high. Elevated DDT with assist on the top rope. Can this wrap it up? 1. No, just one. Just one. Sydney Strange cannot believe it. I mean, I think Sydney Strange had the idea that if she could be at least a former rival of Moxie Black in quick, dominant fashion, that she may have this semifinals match in the bag, and maybe she does. The last shot to the back of the head. Moxie Black may have to dig deeper. She may be sent packing, and she does. Kicks out at 2. These two are almost even, taking turns of having some sort of hold of this match, and now Sydney Strange gives me back into it. Moxie still putting up a fight. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, that was brutal. Just a knee strike that just sent her like kind of going through the ropes instead of over the ropes. This Royal Rumble, that wouldn't have gotten the elimination, but it definitely did the damage. It's a 2 count. Perhaps maybe she's trying to follow the path of Ling Ling, but ultimately Ling Ling ended up losing in the end, and I'm not sure where that landed. Could that have landed completely as planned? I don't think so. But we're going to have to let people look at that a little closer if they want. Oh, going for the pin a little close to the ropes, but I think she may just have it a little bit, just a few inches away. She's got a hold of this again. Some space. For acrobatics, and what a cardiac kick. Going for the pin. 1. Referee, stop getting so close with the faces there. Just smacking the top. Wait. Oh, God. We've got some more fuckery going on right now. Moxie Black just taking the turnbuckle pad off. Decides to pivot and go for a springboard moonsault. Sydney just turned around. That's a bad spot to land it, and there was no protection on the top turnbuckle. Moxie Black may have just wanted that. I guess the referee is just very nonchalant about this. But I guess whatever it's taken, Sydney has not been playing fair either, but perhaps this is her comeuppance, and there is blood. There is blood, and Moxie could be the metaphorical shark right now. They're in deep waters right now. Oh my God, what an eclipse. Nice homage to Athena. I think it's a little too late to be working on that turnbuckle right now, referee. But Moxie just costed herself there. Had she not messed with those turnbuckle pads, that eclipse would have sealed the deal. But maybe she's got another thing in mind. The Black Widow has got her the victory over Zelina Vega, but this is not Zelina Vega. Sydney Strange dropped her down with a drop toe hold. And over the rope she goes this time. This is a fight. Maybe we're expecting this was going to be a fight. Back and forth one at that, but just the levels of aggression that we were seeing from both ladies. That would have held Selena Del Sol on the outside. Thin padding as you kind of get closer to the ramp. As you can see, it kind of thins out, almost looks like paper. Oh my God, now using the ring post. But again, what they've been doing, I guess it's fair game. It's a 5 count now. We got to be careful. Oh, I thought going for a submission, but just dropping her down. Sydney Strange back, try to get this win via count out, but these two might actually not beat the count, but they're just getting a little too overzealous, perhaps. Moxie getting out of it. Almost at an 8 count. They got to get themselves back in the ring, otherwise there will be no winner here. Perhaps it may actually have to restart the match to get a decisive winner. 9. Oh my God, what a turn of events. No way. Moxie Black just won by count out. A second time in this tournament we have gotten a count out win. But Sydney was trying to play that game and Moxie just beat her at it. Everyone just trying to find any route possible to the finals. I mean, love it or hate it, we've seen Ling Ling do it, we've seen others try to do it, and it didn't pay off, but now for Moxie could be the exception, but who knows? She's got her work cut out for her facing Alice Draven. Alice Draven, perhaps one of the most resilient talents we've seen come up in the RBU as of late. But now it is set in stone. Moxie Black and Alice Draven in the Queen's Black Crown Finals at March the Black Crown next Sunday. Props to all the women who have come and gone into this tournament up to this point. Everybody have shown out, and rest assured there's plenty more opportunities for everybody else here if they find their way. Sydney Strange, no doubt. Ling Ling, many others. Blue Eyes, Bitch, of course. I mean, going into that mixed tag team title thing, Moxie could be riding high and perhaps getting a big shot. Could she win the finals? But what will that mean for her if she goes for mixed tag titles as well? But holy shit, what a crazy turn of events. I'm still in disbelief. But we got another tournament match, but this time for the King's Bracket to wrap up. One epic rematch that we are going to see here. Kobayashi Yamamoto absolutely submitted the RTJ. The last encounter these two had on Whiplash. It opened up the show, and now this nearly closes the show. We're going to drive it home to see who makes it to the finals, and then we'll be on to our main event. RTJ versus Kobayashi Yamamoto. The best of luck to the both of these men. Whoever wins this has to face Kodak. Here he is, crawling onto the scene. It is RTJ. Right, recently had a match for the Crown Jewels Championship for CCW's last 2K25 show. I didn't get to see the results. We've been a little busy here, but in the meantime, of course, check that out on YouTube for those who have missed it. But anyway, RTJ has a huge opportunity ahead of him. Perhaps maybe a chance to maybe correct what he thinks could be a fluke win. Kobayashi Yamamoto is kind of just been given and been praised for. It's like no disrespect intended, but we got to really see if this win really stands up, if he can beat him again. if somehow this swings in RTJ's favor, this could mean another a future rubber match could be in the works for these two men. There we go. That is RTJ here. Now we are seeing Kobayashi Yamamoto, perhaps a little bummed out that Ling didn't get to make it all the way to the finals, but what a hell of an effort she put through in spite of the questionable tactics that have been utilized and inspired others. At least on the bright side, Ling gets to go ahead and watch on. Very close friend of hers try to get through this. Perhaps maybe make his way to the finals and face Kodak and maybe even win this. And in spite of that, after all is said and done, after March to the Black Crown, Yamamoto's name will be put into the next upcoming draft before we jump to 2K26. So when he gets that opportunity, if he wins all of it, he could go either way. Warzone, Whiplash. Canvas has a little bit of paint on it, but it doesn't paint the full picture just yet. But we've been looking forward to seeing this happen. I mean, the first time it was just people were so awestruck. They were just so struck by the shock from what we had seen. Could it be a repeat, or could we see a whole other crazy sequel? Both of them were running at it. Both been waiting for this. RTJ anticipating Yamamoto's attempts. Soul Snatcher from RTJ. As RTJ trying to ascend to a throne and become the Raven King. Yamamoto taking flight, misses that springboard 450. RTJ playing him like a piano with the DDT. Look at these two go already. High-paced action fitting the name of Whiplash. Breakneck speed. Wrestling him down, now picking him up. The nice Falcon Arrow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Grabbing the throat. Again, we've seen a little bit of that earlier tonight. Jake Azama doing that to Roman Reigns. Didn't get the job done, but found other ways with submissions. 1, 2. Oh, wait. Nearly happened again. Kobayashi almost had another way to show that he beat RTJ. But RTJ played him wait, knew that something was going to happen, and he found the right counter for it. He studied up, he did his homework on Yamamoto. RTJ, a very busy man, coming out running CCW. And it's jumping over to 2K26 as well. All of us all follow seems like a similar path. Of course, given we're all partners, of course, want to make sure that we're all falling down the same road. From the competition and friendship. And in the exchange with that roundhouse kick, springboard, I think, was supposed to be a 630, but he missed that, and perhaps he may have tweaked his neck. So we're able to get up and try to get into some kind of a tie-up. Yamamoto seems like he's winning the exchange so far. Resuming the dominance and just kind of throwing him, just kind of thrashing him around. Oh, just going to go for the pin here. Perhaps just maybe just try to get things done. Completely split. Posing, just trying to R farm a little bit. Nice moonsault. It was a soul snatcher from RTJ, and now there was a beautiful springboard moonsault by Yamamoto. Trying to solidify his dominance in the match. RTJ shows that if you give him any single opening, he will utilize it, exploit it, and will make sure he breaks through to get the victory. Another moonsault. I would say that is a pretty moonsault. Simon, I don't think he's going for another moonsault. Looks like, oh, actually, I spoke too soon. A moon stomp, elevating that, but I think maybe he tweaked the knee a little bit. But that was a mean moon stomp. Oh, picking him up. Could actually make RTJ go night-night. He could, maybe. No, RTJ fighting out of it, trying to avoid losing the submission yet again. What a nice catch right there. Just kind of threw himself at Yamamoto. One. Just one. Like RTJ just reminded he's got a lot of work on his hands. Big co-main event, could easily main event. Right now, just with what's going on, you know, it just almost seems like it's just so much going on. Oh my God, that was a lunatic way to get to the outside. A double-edged sword, but he swung and he did not miss. Slamming him and just kind of catching a little bit of that apron. Yamamoto right back up to his feet. A sling blade on the outside. We could see perhaps maybe a similar to what we've seen Moxie Black getting went via count out at the very last second. Secured a shot of the finals. RTJ is now bleeding thanks to those callous boots by Yamamoto. Seems like right now everyone's loving this corner right now. They're really loving this match taking place here. Flatliner. These guys better get back in the ring. What a foot stomp using the barricade as a springboard. It's a 7 count. You guys may want to get back in this. I think he's actually understood the memo this time. 8 count. Go for another moonsault, but RTJ moved out of the way just in time. Dodged a bullet. Not biting the bullet this time. Got some distance. 450 lariat. Has been adopting that move lately, and it just continues to be just as beautiful as it was beforehand. Dragon screw. Ironic, if RTJ wins this, it could be a Dragon reunion. Headbutt on that helmet. I'm pretty sure it doesn't soften the blow. RTJ could be not done. Not done yet, RTJ says. Springboard 450. Some RTJ was on the ground for that. Kobayashi feeling that energy, that big match feel that's about to come up. But RTJ scouted that sunset flip power bomb. Actually going to go for the low. Oh, no. Low-handed tactics actually almost got the win. Everybody utilizing this. Seems like there's no good or bad. It's a matter of if you go through perseverance or by desperation. Back into the corner they go. Yamamoto, scoop slam. Perhaps he has to make a plan B because RTJ was trying to roll out of there. Try to be like a banana and peel the fuck out of there. Exchanging of shots. For RTJ, cradling the legs and what a vicious, brain buster. 1, 2, a little close to the ropes. Whoa. That could have been it. Again, running at each other. These two have studied each other. Others' movesets inside and out. Another move for a headbutt, but he bleed into an uppercut as told by the Raven. As told by the Raven, that could be it. 1, 2, not yet. It seems like we thought that could have been it for him to make it to the finals to meet Kodak, but Yamamoto says no. But another 450 lariat has been given. RTJ, what else he got in mind? Oh, I see what he's doing here. Almost like a little nudge at The Rock, but with a little spin. A little bit of showboating, but also trying to get some offense in, but now it looks like it's not going to pay off. Showboating has never paid off. For anybody here in RBU, ask Crocky or Grayson Waller. What are you going to go for here to the outside? A moonsault. A moonsault in every single way and direction that Yamamoto has done. Just the bag and how deep it is for Yamamoto. I think we've barely even scratched the surface. We've got a lot to see here coming soon for him when he jumps to 2K26. Knee strike to the bread basket. Can we go for it again? As told by the Raven. Capturing world title goal before with that move, but it could not get the job done. RTJ is getting a little distraught here. Perhaps maybe he's starting to lose his cool. Maybe he was contemplating on using a weapon. Kind of looked at that apron as if like maybe this is the only way. Everyone else is finding other means necessary. Why am I no different? I'll try going for that move yet again. Third time was not the charm. Super kick to the back of the head. RJ getting out of it, but getting hit with that move right there. I think he might have screwed himself. 1, 2. God damn, that is still not enough. What a sequel to this. I mean, you've got like movies like Star Wars, but then a masterpiece like The Empire Strikes Back just surpasses the original. I think this is exactly what we're getting here, and the action still continues to pick up. Deposit on the outside and about to take flight. Spaceman Plancha. See that from the past from Pac. Bastard probably smiling internally, I would say. I don't think I've ever seen him smile in quite some time. Not that he loves to smile, but it's a preference. RDJ on the corner of the 3 count. Oh, now choking whatever bit of air is left in his body right now. It's a 4 count. This is getting a little too close to comfort right now. But we've seen 2 matches being decided by count out. But Yamamoto again cutting it short, a little shorter than last time. So we up to the count of 8. It's up to 5, and I think he now has perhaps the move he's going to end this with. Oh my God! He stomped his head in, and that wasn't the finisher. How is he going to do this? Another headbutt, and RTJ might be going to sleep. 1, 2, and 3 yet again. The Raven King, RTJ, has gotten another loss. We officially have our March to the Black Crown Finals matches. The men's bracket has been decided. Kobayashi Yamamoto meet Kodak at the pay-per-view next weekend. My God, what a banger we just seen. Big props to RTJ, but it seems like in spite of all that he learned and all that he could try to do to right his wrongs, Yamamoto proved that the win was not a fluke. Instead of submission, he got the decisive win via pinfall. 2 ways to defeat RTJ, and he's done both. Hell, could have gotten the count-out one if he was crazy about it, but he wanted a better, clearer way to win. I'd say fair as well. Twice, as told by the Raven, applied, but Yamamoto, I guess that helmet of his perhaps protected the absolute devastating impact of that move. There it is for the second time. I mean, people could believe, anyone who has followed RTJ's career for the past 12 plus years, that would have been the end all. But Yamamoto had to say for that. Otherwise, there was that patent headbutt. Forehand, he just like used him as a stepping stool and then stomped on his head. And there he is yet again in the face of victory. Yamamoto is in the finals. Not even a full year in Ruthless Blackheart universe, and he is already in for the biggest fight of his RBU career. Congratulations. You got one hell of a match waiting for you. And now we are on to the main event, perhaps one of the biggest main events we have had here on Whiplash. It is for the world title. Ling has a lot on his plate this next upcoming week, but it's just Right now, he's got to put his game face on, put the title on the line. His Extreme Rules as well, so anything can go. Only condition, the bloodline cannot get involved. And now we know Roman Reigns can't get involved because he has now been admitted to the hospital. But if anyone else is to show their faces, then, of course, all the bloodline will be banned from March to the Black Crown. Of course, for The Rock, given he's a free agent, has been banned, he may have to pay a very, very hefty fine because we all know that he can afford it. It is go time. We're 2.5 hours into this whole crazy go-home show. Everyone has shown out big time, with or without controversy, might I add. What a ride it's been. And here comes the final boss. Rock Johnson loves to make his entrances. That's a big passion of his besides wrestling and running a rather shitty company, in my opinion. That is my opinion. Rock has been to Hollywood. He's been to WrestleMania. He has been in the ring with Ling in a losing effort. Perhaps maybe he's trying to correct a mistake of his own. Going to show that he could be a proper people's champion for Whiplash. That he is geared up. He has got that nice looking, well-crafted gear as well. He is dressed to impress. But it seems like he's dressed for the proper occasion. That maybe he may just get a first ever RBU singles title for his career. Another feather to add into his cap, but I'm afraid that entrance getting cut short by the Whiplash Heavyweight Champion with said belt. I was not happy the way things went. That lights out match, and I don't think playing by the rules is the way Ling is going to go with this. Fights with honor, but the way that The Rock and everyone else did this, all is fair in love and war, and this war will be over by Ling's hand. Not to mention, Ling has already got to worry about having to fight a close friend of his. Already got the steel steps in, and now we've got a table. Howard loves tables. They want tables. They're going to get tables. The Rock, actually, he says no to that, but he's not the boss here. Utilizing his environment. There's a reason why Ling has been Whiplash Heavyweight Champion for as long as sorry, I'm losing my words here. Here is a trash can thrown into the ring. I'm afraid he's not done with adding some proper arrangements for this title match. We got a lot of steel here. So brace for impact. Ling is not afraid to go extreme. He had to go extreme for Cactus Jack. Also with Mick Foley, a former tag team partner for The Rock. I mean, if you remember the Rock and Sock connection, there's a little bit of a history lesson for y'all. The Rock definitely studied his homework on the champion. A lot on the line. We are in the 1st of June and only just 2 days away of Ling hitting 2 exact years as Whiplash Heavyweight Champion at Cotton Amash 2024, June 3rd. That is when he started his absolutely whirlwind thing of a title reign with the Whiplash Heavyweight title. Oh my God, The Rock is bent over, and Ling is gonna do what he can to try to kick him while he's down, but The Rock, wrestling, he was fainting. I mean, you know, he loves oversell. If it means a case of beer is on the line. Bald head smacking against the steel. Shiny meets shiny. Ali's going to try to put him through the ladder. I think he's just trying to keep him in a position where he can't get out of this. Steel steps to the ribs. Ling absolutely going all out with this match. Clearing off the table, the same table that Roman Reigns was driven through by Jake Kazama. Cobra King plans a strike, and he wants to make sure the strike is as lethal as possible. I'm not sure the match even started. Well, actually, they were in the ring, so. But now The Rock, both up into his zone. He's got a ladder, too. Who would have thought we'd see him actually pulling out a ladder for this? Right to the bald head, and I'm surprised he hasn't taken his glasses off. Rock fighting back, but Ling, again, grew up watching wrestling. Of course, he knows The Rock and how he plays. Oh. Rock just can't seem to shake Ling away. Tried winding it up, and that costed him. Ling is in the zone, the final boss. Could very well, this may be the last time he tried to go for a World Heavyweight title in this fashion. All the fancy clothes are off. People say it's no holds barred. I mean, anything goes, and Ling just kind of, with the distance, get the best of him. Here comes the trash can. Referee, watch out. Rock into shake rocks, no pun intended. Of course, you gotta have the kendo stick. Everybody's gotta love the kendo stick. When people really got impaled tonight at Warzone. The Rock absolutely getting demolished. A few counters, but maybe The Rock is just, maybe this could be his pregame right here, because this man can take some punishment. I mean, after all, he was in a couple of shitty movies in the beginning of his career. But don't knock on Scorpion King. That shit was actually good, in my opinion. Oh, when did we see The Rock ever do a kip up? I mean, he could be an athlete in his own way, but I've never seen him do a kip up. Oh, what is The Rock going to do here? What is he going to do? Can't make him. Oh my God, he planted him on the steel steps. Now The Rock. Now he has himself the tide, and now he's going to try to work on Ling as much as Ling got work done on The Rock. And there's the chair shots. You don't want to mess with The Rock with a chair. I mean, you could also ask the same man that Ling has faced. Mick Foley getting more than 11 unprotected chair shots while handcuffed. Guess it's a good thing there is no handcuffs on this premise. Ling just managed to endure all that pain, and now he is able to get back into this race for the title. 728 days on the line. Here comes another steel chair. Not as mauled as the last one, but it's going to be wedged into the corner. Rock bearing signs of this impending war. Maybe just teasing him a little bit. Rock kind of saw that he was going to get shoved into that chair. Rock did not take too kindly to that. Here we go again. Steel steps about to be utilized in a very inhumane way. Dwayne struggling to keep himself up. Whoa, what are we going to see here? Well, he kind of faced through the steps. I thought he was going to get fucking eat shit. I mean, we've seen Punk and Styles have a similar event like that. Kick just got him down. Maybe that just spared The Rock of possibly a very lethal bump right there. Knee strike. Perhaps Ling is trying to bring in an extra seat into this one. But this whole arena is jam-packed and is electrified. I mean, The Rock can probably say that he has some credit, can have some credit for that, but Ling, just the legacy he has on the line, the names that he has to go through. Trying to drag him away from the ropes, I guess. The Rock is not all the way there right now. That just costed him some time. That was from next week. Oh, on the chair. The back of the head hitting the chair hard. The hand bouncing on the chair as well. Oh. What is said to be the most electrifying move in sports entertainment. We could be seeing it here. None other than the People's Elbow. It lands. Found a home. Square in the chest. But only at one. The bloodline, everything's had the best offense, at least go past the number one. Here we go. Like Rock'em and Sock'em toys. Trying to see which one can ring one of the other's bell. Oh, they decided that they're just gonna turn each other on. Oh, but now The Rock is dazed. Oh my God. The Rock is in a very bad position. Sent on through the ladder bridge. But Ling Mei just caught himself a little bit on the steel steps. The last Whiplash main event on 2K25, trying to go out with a bang. Maybe just paying respects to Mick Foley. Now perhaps maybe it could be time for the champ to drop the hammer. He's got the hammer lying in wait. Perhaps he's just going to lay it down. Perhaps he's just trying to lower The Rock in. Dodge that knee. The Rock pivoted. Make sure he didn't get to any of those corners. The Rock could hit a very crazy strike at any time. And speaking of the devil, there is a spine buster by the Brahma Bull. The Rock is very antsy right now. I think he's trying to... There's a good position for the People's Elbow for the second time. Make an encore. The Rock just patiently waiting for the Cobra King to get back up on his feet. A slugfest. Wrestling him down, used that momentum at the very last second. Ling with the chair again. Here comes the steps as well. Ling showing no signs of mercy. Here comes the trash can yet again. Looks like he's got some blood out of The Rock, who said he could drop blood from a stone. Turns out The Rock is not made of stone after all. Desperate attempt for the rock bottom. But that was a hell of a move. Oh, a 2 count though. Rock could have just had the victory there. Snapping violently of what would be of Ling's historic reign. Taking the hammer away and God just threw it with pure malice. About to send Dwayne the same way that Roman went. No, Dwayne saw that coming. Ling can't afford to keep being on the defense right here. He's taking a lot of bad shots from The Rock. Trying to outmaneuver the other, trying to make sure they can hurry up. Yeah, Bron. We're a little passionate about this too. Oh my God, just slugging him. Extreme Rules match, anything goes except for the Bloodlines interference. The Rock going to the top rope. What is he doing here? That is a near, probably in his 50s. You should be doing this. And again, that is the reason why. Cactus Jack tried, and he absolutely paid the price for it on more than one occasion. Perhaps it was inevitable. Ling is going to bring The Rock to the table. I think now it could be the time. It could be through the table. Same move done by Jake Azama. Perhaps a proper nod. Throwing this back into the ring. Maybe he's trying to wrap this up. You just look at the carnage these men have laid waste to. The Rock saw that coming, but short. Perhaps just trying to come back for one last scare. I think Ling, it just dawned on him. There's still a table and a ladder. Some Ratan as well. Just trying to set The Rock up for some kind of, for something, I don't know. Don't know what exactly it is, but for what it is, it could be on borrowed time. Link, you can't be going all the way from over there. I don't know if you can even reach. No, The Rock getting out of the way. Rock may just landed in the drop zone. Oh my God. Link, how could you miss that? German suplex. Link may have just sealed his own fate in a cruel way. What? How is he getting all this energy still? Sharpshooter, but it's on the outside. There is no false count anywhere stipulation. You are in the wrong mindset right now, Rock. Your head is not all the way there right now. But Ling, just to spite The Rock, tapping out on the outside where it doesn't count. Ling maybe was trying to show some hesitation. He knew that last attempt he did, it didn't land anything, but perhaps on a grounded opponent. He dropped from the top of the ladder. Holy shit. Oh, no. You're not going to go for this again. You're not going to go for this again. No. Maybe it's too far. It's too far. I think you just realized that. Wasting valuable time. You've got a lot on the line here. He's got the ladder. Brock's got a trash can. Setting it up. Now it looks like we got all the steel in one spot. Table about to be relocated. Rock wanted to come over. Ling brought over the table. How else can things get crazy from here? And I think I just got my answer. The table is on fire. Got a head kick to The Rock. It's about stunning him. But Ling sent out there. He's close to the flames. We're in the fire now. One mistake can lead to being engulfed in flames. Striking on him. Striking repeatedly. And through the chair his head goes. Oh, that is not a good position to be in right now, Rock. Somehow that had no effect. But I think this trash can was not going to be used properly. Just going to drop him on it. I think he's got a lot of options here. What's he going to go for? On the trash can, back of the head. I think Ling was done playing around, but The Rock has plans of his own. And still fighting on that fighting spirit, just so resilient. So is The Rock's, though. Again, just only let him just have this one more little moment, but it just won't be enough. Now I think this time we might just know what's going to happen. The Rock, let's get a little toasty. The Rock in agonizing pain. Thrown into the flames. Over The Rock, too. It's kind of glaring at him. Maybe that was just psychological warfare. Oh, he's going to try to wrap this up quickly. Just a little past one. Rock bottom! It's the Rock bottom finally landing for the first time for The Rock. Referee is running around in circles. Just barely got the 2 count. The Rock can't believe it. He is speechless. Oh, not again. Oh, Ling rolled out of the way. Rock tried to adapt, but it just wasn't enough. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Yet again. Twice stealing The Rock's move on separate occasions. Didn't get the win, but that Rock bottom was as crazy as it can get. Then booting him out to the outside, crashing onto the steel steps. Sending it smack dab into the center of the ring. Oh, came in flying like a missile. The Rock fired up as ever. No pun intended. He did get a bit of an uneven tan. Detonation kick. Rock saw something that could have happened, something catastrophic. So, oh God, now Ling is bleeding. Last thing he wanted before going into March to the Black Crown is to have a target on him. Seeing red. Alternating forearm strikes. What a combination we're seeing here. This could be it, putting The Rock away. I guess that's not enough. Ling wants this done. Tucked into bed. Getting a little cocky here, but I think just to put an extra exclamation point in front of the previous exclamation point. The Cobra King strikes. Could be for the last time. That's 1, 2, and still. Whiplash heavyweight champion. 728 days and still counting. The Cobra King, Ling. reigns supreme. No more bumps in the road. The foundation has been laid down. The paint is set to dry. The Bloodline are officially completely uninvolved in the title scene. A CCK and American Dragons reunion about to go wrong, and for gold. One of the biggest, possibly the biggest Whiplash Heavyweight Championship bout that we are about to get. Coming up on June 7th, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everybody went to war. Look at that, still the champion. What a way to end this. Still Whiplash Heavyweight Champion on top before the pay-per-view. And that right there, that concludes yet another episode of RBU. That was episode 6. But there we have it. We now have our competitors for the finals. The recap will be coming up soon. We will give more statistics. And, of course, stay tuned for when we drop the final edition of the card for March to the Black Crown. What a spectacle we've seen. What a weekend of professional wrestling for everybody. Thank you so much for everybody for tuning in. Of course, Moxie and I greatly appreciate y'all coming and making the show feel very special. Thank you, Cronky. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, everybody who has made everything so special up to this point and beyond. You guys have seen nothing yet. That pay-per-view is coming up very soon, and 2K26 will be the true upgrade for Season 3. We have been Moxie and X-Men, Punk1560, and we are Punkrocker1560. Guys, have yourselves a great rest of the week, and we will see you guys next weekend. Y'all take care, be safe, and happy Pride Month.